राउंड में हार गया फिर भी रखी। अपनी ये कम्युनिटी हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। ये है रायुगा फैमिली, अगर सबके रंग, कभी हंसी कभी रोस्ट कभी गाने के संग। जो भी आए यहाँ बन जाए अपना यार, रायुगा कम्युनिटी रहे सदा तैयार। रायुगा कम्युनिटी सब आ जाओ साथ, हंसी मजाक मस्ती और दोस्ती की बात। सनी रूल इजुमी सबका अलग अंदाज, रायुगा के मेंबर्स है एकदम खास। सबसे पहले सनी आता लिव स्ट्रीम पे छाया, काम के नाम पे कभी कभी नींद उसको आया। फिर आता रूल मारा है इवेंट्स का सुल्तान, नए नए टूर्नामेंट्स लाके बढ़ता अपनी जान। इजुमी रहती थोड़ी सच पर सबकी करती केयर, बैरिस की तारीफ करना उसकी स्पेशल फ्लेयर। थोड़ी भूल कर है पर दिल से बड़ी प्यारी, चक में कुछ भी भूल जाए फिर भी सबकी यारी। रायुगा अपनी ये कम्युनिटी हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा मस्ती में और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। का मूड अनप्रेडिक्टेबल सबको करे हैरान, चट में आते ही शुरू हो जाता नया तूफान। अभी भी सबको सपोर्ट करे सबकी बने दोस्त, हर डिस्कशन में मिलता उसका पॉजिटिव पोस्ट। कौश है काम का राजा, सुबह से लेकर रात मेहनत करके रखता सब कुछ एकदम साथ। हैप्पी करता फ्लर्टिंग जोक, चट में रहे एक्टिव, सब उसको बोलते सिंपल बंदा है अट्रैक्टिव। म्यूजिक को बस काम ही का मैनेजमेंट की क्वीन, हर इवेंट को स्मूथ बनाए जैसे परफेक्ट मशीन। अपनी ये कम्युनिटी हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। कभी लेट आती सबको देती सरप्राइज, ग्रिफिन मैंने डिस्कोर करता फिर भी कोई ना रिप्लाई। ब्रिथी और दरला की चलती अलग कहानी, छत में दोनों मिलके करते मस्ती पुरानी। जेस्टी का बस एक ही मिशन इन दी वन की फाइट, दिन हो या हो रात रेडी एवरी नाइट। फुटबॉल का एक किस्सा सबको याद है आज, एक दिन गायब हो गया बन गया कम्युनिटी राज। अग्नि बनना चाहे फ्रंटमैन सपने बड़े महान, मी टेरी दौर है टैलेंटेड बस टाइमिंग थोड़ी अनजान। सेंस की कहानी अलग 2 मिनट का जान, हर टॉपिक पे आ जाता उसका नया राग। जिलिया रखे सबका ख्याल दिल से बड़ी स्वीट, रेनर चक में आता तो शुरू हो जाती हीट। समा का नाम सुनते ही सब बोलते लो भाई, पर फिर भी हर रेवन में उसकी अटेंडेंस। रिमुरू स्टाइल का किंग है, ज्वेलरी का शौकीन, केनपाची और रैंक्सी दोनों का उस मशीन। टोर्नेडो जंगर बनने आया बड़े अरमान, पहले राउंड में हार गया फिर भी रखी। रायुगा अपनी ये कम्युनिटी हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। ये है रायुगा फैमिली, अगर सबके रंग, कभी हंसी कभी रोस्ट कभी गाने के संग। जो भी आए यहाँ बन जाए अपना यार, रायुगा कम्युनिटी रहे सदा तैयार। रायुगा कम्युनिटी सब आ जाओ साथ, हंसी मजाक मस्ती और दोस्ती की बात। सनी रूल इजुमी सबका अलग अंदाज, रायुगा के मेंबर्स है एकदम खास। सन्नी आता लिव स्ट्रीम पे छाया, काम के नाम पे कभी कभी नींद उसको आया, फिर आता रूल मारा है इवेंट्स का सुल्तान, नए नए टूर्नामेंट्स लाके भरता अपनी जान, इज़ूमी रहती थोड़ी सत पर सबकी करती केयर, बैरिस की तारीफ करना उसकी स्पेशल फ्लेयर, थोड़ी भूल कर है पर दिल से बड़ी प्यारी, चक में कुछ भी भूल जाए फिर भी सबकी यारी। बोरिंग बात डरला का मूड अनप्रेडिक्टेबल सबको करे हैरान, चट में आते ही शुरू हो जाता नया तूफान, अभी भी सबको सपोर्ट करे सबकी बने दोस्त, हर डिस्कशन में मिलता उसका पॉजिटिव पोस्ट, कौशे है काम का राजा सुबह से लेकर रात, मेहनत करके रखता सब कुछ एकदम साथ, हैप्पी करता फ्लर्टिंग जोक चैट में रहे एक्टिव, सब उसको बोलते सिंपल बंदा है अट्रैक्टिव, म्यूजिक को बस काम ही का मैनेजमेंट की क्वीन, हर इवेंट को स्मूथ बनाए जैसे परफेक्ट मशीन। बोरिंग बात सॉन्ग कभी लेट आती सबको देती सरप्राइज, ग्रिफिन मैंने डिस्कोर करता फिर भी कोई ना रिप्लाई, ब्रिथी और दरला की चलती अलग कहानी, छत में दोनों मिलके करते मस्ती पुरानी, जेस्टी का बस एक ही मिशन इन दी वन की फाइट, दिन हो या हो रात रेडी एवरी नाइट, फुटबॉल का एक किस्सा सबको याद है आज, एक दिन गायब हो गया बन गया कम्युनिटी राज, अग्नि बनना चाहे फ्रंटमैन सपने बड़े महान, मी टेरी दौर है टैलेंटेड बस टाइमिंग थोड़ी अनजान, सेम्स की कहानी अलग 2 मिनट का जान, हर टॉपिक पे आ जाता उसका नया राग, जिलिया रखे सबका ख्याल दिल से बड़ी स्वीट, रेनर छत में आता तो शुरू हो जाती हीट, समा का नाम सुनते ही सब बोलते लो भाई, पर फिर भी हर रेवन में उसकी अटेंडेंस, रिमुरू स्टाइल का किंग है ज्वेलरी का शौकीन, केनपाची और रैंक्सी दोनों का उस मशीन, टोर्नेडो जंगर बनने आया बड़े अरमान, पहले राउंड में हार गया फिर भी रखी, अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी, रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात, रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात, ये है रायुगा फैमिली अगर सबके रंग, कभी हंसी कभी रोस्ट कभी गाने के संग, जो भी आए यहाँ बन जाए अपना यार, रायुगा कम्युनिटी रहे सदा तैयार। रायुगा कम्युनिटी सब आ जाओ, साथ हंसी मजाक मस्ती और दोस्ती की बात, सनी रूल इज़ूमी सबका अलग अंदाज, रायुगा के मेंबर्स है एकदम खास, सबसे पहले सन्नी आता लिव स्ट्रीम पे छाया, काम के नाम पे कभी कभी नींद उसको आया, फिर आता रूल मारा है इवेंट्स का सुल्तान, नए नए टूर्नामेंट्स लाके भरता अपनी जान, इज़ूमी रहती थोड़ी सत पर सबकी करती केयर, बैरिस की तारीफ करना उसकी स्पेशल फ्लेयर, थोड़ी भूल कर है पर दिल से बड़ी प्यारी, चक में कुछ भी भूल जाए फिर भी सबकी यारी। रायुगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी, रायुगा मस्ती में सो एंडलेस बातें सारी रात, रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। डरला का मूड अनप्रेडिक्टेबल सबको करे हैरान, चट में आते ही शुरू हो जाता नया तूफान, अभी भी सबको सपोर्ट करे सबकी बने दोस्त, हर डिस्कशन में मिलता उसका पॉजिटिव पोस्ट, कौशे है काम का राजा सुबह से लेकर रात, मेहनत करके रखता सब कुछ एकदम साथ, हैप्पी करता फ्लर्टिंग जोक चैट में रहे एक्टिव, सब उसको बोलते सिंपल बंदा है अट्रैक्टिव, इवेंट को स्मूथ बनाए जैसे परफेक्ट मशीन। कभी लेट आती सबको देती सरप्राइज, ग्रिफिन मैंने डिस्कोर करता फिर भी कोई ना रिप्लाई। ब्रिथी और दरला की चलती अलग कहानी, छत में दोनों मिलके करते मस्ती पुरानी। जेस्टी का बस एक ही मिशन इन दी वन की फाइट, दिन हो या हो रात रेडी एवरी नाइट। फुटबॉल का एक किस्सा सबको याद है, आज एक दिन गायब हो गया बन गया कम्युनिटी राज। अग्नि बनना चाहे फ्रंटमैन सपने बड़े महान, मी टेरी दौर है टैलेंटेड बस टाइमिंग थोड़ी अनजान। सेंस की कहानी अलग 2 मिनट का जान, हर टॉपिक पे आ जाता उसका नया राग। जिलिया रखे सबका ख्याल दिल से बड़ी स्वीट, रेनर छत में आता तो शुरू हो जाती हीट। समा का नाम सुनते ही सब बोलते लो भाई, पर फिर भी हर रेवन में उसकी अटेंडेंस। रिमुरू स्टाइल का किंग है, ज्वेलरी का शौकीन, केनपाची और रैंक्सी दोनों का उस मशीन। टोर्नेडो जंगर बनने आया बड़े अरमान, पहले राउंड में हार गया फिर भी रखी। अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। ये है रायुगा फैमिली, अगर सबके रंग, कभी हंसी कभी रोस्ट कभी गाने के संग। जो भी आए यहाँ बन जाए अपना यार, रायुगा कम्युनिटी रहे सदा तैयार। रायुगा रायुगा कम्युनिटी सब आ जाओ साथ, हंसी मजाक मस्ती और दोस्ती की बात। सनी रूल इजुमी सबका अलग अंदाज, रायुगा के मेंबर्स है एकदम खास। सबसे पहले सनी आता लिव स्ट्रीम पे छाया, काम के नाम पे कभी कभी नींद उसको आया। फिर आता रूल मारा इवेंट्स का सुल्तान, नए नए टूर्नामेंट्स लाके बढ़ता अपनी जान। इजुमी रहती थोड़ी सच पर सबकी करती केयर, बैरिस की तारीफ करना उसकी स्पेशल फ्लेयर। थोड़ी भूल कर दे है पर दिल से बड़ी प्यारी, छत में कुछ भी भूल जाए फिर भी सबकी यारी। रायुगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा मस्ती में सो एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। दरला का मूड अनप्रेडिक्टेबल सबको करे हैरान, छत में आते ही शुरू हो जाता नया तूफान। अभी भी सबको सपोर्ट करे सबकी बने दोस्त, हर डिस्कशन में मिलता उसका पॉजिटिव पोस्ट। कौशे है काम का राजा, सुबह से लेकर रात मेहनत करके रखता सब कुछ एकदम साथ। हैप्पी करता फ्लर्टिंग जोक, छत में रहे एक्टिव, सब उसको बोलते सिंपल बंदा है अट्रैक्टिव। म्यूजिक को बस काम ही का मैनेजमेंट की क्वीन, हर इवेंट को स्मूथ बनाए जैसे परफेक्ट मशीन। रायुगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। कभी लेट आती सबको देती सरप्राइज, ग्रिफिन मैंने डिस्कोर करता फिर भी कोई ना रिप्लाई। ब्रिथी और दरला की चलती अलग कहानी, छत में दोनों मिलके करते मस्ती पुरानी। जेस्टी का बस एक ही मिशन इन दी वन की फाइट, दिन हो या हो रात रेडी एवरी नाइट। फुटबॉल का एक किस्सा सबको याद है, आज एक दिन गायब हो गया बन गया कम्युनिटी राज। अग्नि बनना चाहे फ्रंटमैन सपने बड़े महान, मी टेरी दौर है टैलेंटेड बस टाइमिंग थोड़ी अनजान। सेंस की कहानी अलग 2 मिनट का जान, हर टॉपिक पे आ जाता उसका नया राग। जिलिया रखे सबका ख्याल दिल से बड़ी स्वीट, रेनर छत में आता तो शुरू हो जाती हीट। समा का नाम सुनते ही सब बोलते लो भाई, पर फिर भी हर रेवन में उसकी अटेंडेंस। रिमुरू स्टाइल का किंग है, है ज्वेलरी का शौकीन, कैनपाची और रैंक्सी दोनों कायोस मशीन। टोर्नेडो जंगर बनने आया बड़े अरमान, पहले राउंड में हार गया फिर भी रखी। ओ रायुगा रायुगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात, रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। ये है रायुगा फैमिली, अगर सबके रंग, कभी हंसी कभी रोस्ट कभी गाने के संग। जो भी आए यहाँ बन जाए अपना यार, रायुगा कम्युनिटी रहे सदा तैयार। रायुगा 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 कम्युनिटी सब आ जाओ साथ, हंसी मजाक मस्ती और दोस्ती की बात। सनी रूल इजुमी सबका अलग अंदाज, रायुगा के मेंबर्स है एकदम खास। सबसे पहले सनी आता लिव स्ट्रीम पे छाया, काम के नाम पे कभी कभी नींद उसको आया। फिर आता रूल मारा है इवेंट्स का सुल्तान, नए नए टूर्नामेंट्स लाके बढ़ता अपनी जान। इजुमी रहती थोड़ी सच पर सबकी करती केयर, बैरिस की तारीफ करना उसकी स्पेशल फ्लेयर। थोड़ी भूल कर दे है पर दिल से बड़ी प्यारी, चक में कुछ भी भूल जाए फिर भी सबकी यारी। ओ रायुगा रायुगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा रायुगा मस्ती में सो एंडलेस बातें सारी रात, रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। डरला का मूड अनप्रेडिक्टेबल सबको करे हैरान, चट में आते ही शुरू हो जाता नया तूफान। अभी भी सबको सपोर्ट करे सबकी बने दोस्त, हर डिस्कशन में मिलता उसका पॉजिटिव पोस्ट। कौश है काम का राजा, सुबह से लेकर रात मेहनत करके रखता सब कुछ एकदम साथ। हैप्पी करता फ्लर्टिंग जोक, चट में रहे एक्टिव, सब उसको बोलते सिंपल बंदा है अट्रैक्टिव। म्यूजिक को बस काम ही का मैनेजमेंट की क्वीन, हर इवेंट को स्मूथ बनाए जैसे परफेक्ट मशीन। रायुगा रायुगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात, रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। कभी लेट आती सबको देती सरप्राइज, ग्रिफिन मैनेक डिस्कोर करता फिर भी कोई ना रिप्लाई। पृथ्वी और दरला की चलती अलग कहानी, छत में दोनों मिलके करते मस्ती पुरानी। जेस्टी का बस एक ही मिशन इन दी वन की फाइट, दिन हो या हो रात रेडी एवरी नाइट। फुटबॉल का एक किस्सा सबको याद है आज, एक दिन गायब हो गया बन गया कम्युनिटी राज। अग्नि बनना चाहे फ्रंटमैन सपने बड़े महान, मी टेरी दौर है टैलेंटेड बस टाइमिंग थोड़ी अनजान। सेंस की कहानी अलग 2 मिनट का जान, हर टॉपिक पे आ जाता उसका नया राग। सिलिया रखे सबका ख्याल दिल से बड़ी स्वीट, रेनर छत में आता तो शुरू हो जाती हीट। समा का नाम सुनते ही सब बोलते लो भाई, पर फिर भी हर रेवन में उसकी अटेंडेंस। रिमुरू स्टाइल का किंग है ज्वेलरी का शौकीन, कैनपाची और रैंक्सी दोनों कायोस मशीन। टोर्नेडो जंगर बनने आया बड़े अरमान, पहले राउंड में हार गया फिर भी रखी। ओ रायुगा रायुगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात, रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। ये है रायुगा फैमिली, अगर सबके रंग, कभी हंसी कभी रोस्ट कभी गाने के संग। जो भी आए यहाँ बन जाए अपना यार, रायुगा कम्युनिटी रहे सदा तैयार। रायुगा 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 कम्युनिटी सब आ जाओ साथ, हंसी मजाक मस्ती और दोस्ती की बात। सनी रूल इजुमी सबका अलग अंदाज, रायुगा के मेंबर्स है एकदम खास। नहीं आता लिव स्ट्रीम पे छाया काम के नाम पे कभी कभी नींद उसको आया हिराता रूल मारा है इवेंट्स का सुल्तान नए नए टूर्नामेंट्स लाके बढ़ता अपनी जान इजूमी रहती थोड़ी सच पर सबकी करती केयर बैरिस की तारीफ करना उसकी स्पेशल फ्लेयर थोड़ी भूल कर दे है पर दिल से बड़ी प्यारी चक में कुछ भी भूल जाए फिर भी सबकी यारी रयूगा रयूगा अपनी ये कम्युनिटी हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी रयूगा रयूगा मस्ती में सो एंडलेस बातें सारी रात रयूगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात डरला का मूड अनप्रेडिक्टेबल सबको करे हैरान
Okay. Well. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. This is the MOBA Summer Cup, and back again towards the next step. Now, let's see what is it going to be. The teams we do have into our hands are very interesting, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are waiting for the same. So, with that, I'm your Peachy, and I will be joined by Debbie today. Hello, Debbie. How are you doing? This is again, we are yet to know who's gonna sit in the semi-finale.
Yeah, that's what. Yesterday we were in this situation as well. So this time around, I'm excited to see what who the next team is gonna be to head directly into the semifinals. So let's see. Ice White Shot will be going against Mystic Force in this best of three series quarterfinals. And Ice White Shot they will be having that first pick. The server won't be in their favor, but they have the favorable first pick here. So I want to see how they will be able to adjust because they ban away the Bellaric, which is kind of surprising to say the least because Bellaric first pick is a thing right now, PT, right?
Definitely. Bellaric or the Atlas is something that you do see, well, getting picked out a lot. Plus, the Atlas still remains a good threat. I do feel like the Atlas will be popped up in this match since this is a best of three. So the teams will be looking forward to get a little bit more onto their hands. So far, looking quite good with the Selena getting banned. That is definitely a respect ban. They just want to make sure that, the marksman plus the mage are going to have a bit of an easier time. And having Invoker right there, eyes wide shut, they know. It's just best to just, get it off.
I'm
The
Yin,
last time
and
we have
I won't
seen
lose
them
myself,
play was
no
so
matter
well
what.
prepared onto the Selena. He was, I think it's a kind of a total ban, and you would wanna remove all the map pressure from a Selena on top of that. And I think it's very understandable and a very good adaptation coming to from Mystic Force as well. But is that a Yin ban? For some reason, I don't
Oh,
understand.
okay. Both the teams are going in for the respect ban, but in my opinion, though, the yin can be countered by a numerous factors. So I feel like that was quite unnecessary, but at the same time, if the teams do want to go in for such kind of a bans, really not trying to give it open. Plus, we did see some just in the yin proving to be a very advantage for the new yin that we see. So it's still 50-50 for me. Love the fact that both the sides have done their equal amount of homework.
But Anna, we are actually surprised to see this kind of targets very huge respect. This is what you want to do onto the drafting as well. But let's see, going back to the meta, they will be banning away the
I am a daughter of Northern
Paquito.
Vale.
I think Mystic
I
Force should
swear to
also ban
protect it
away
till my
the
last
Atlas
breath.
as well, because I think if the Atlas is let go, Ice White Side might eventually first pick it too. But then again, they will be having some ways to try to counter it, like maybe the Matilda or even the Valentina. But Ice White Shot really doing well with the ban onto the Freya, which is what you want to do if you don't want to first pick it.
Oh, Hirara as a ban,
Yeah.
which is quite surprising given the fact that the Atlas is still open. Eyes wide shut are definitely going to get that onto the hands. There you go. That is an Atlas coming in. No doubt there. But what will Mystic Force pick up? Because there's no Bellaric, which is something to be taken as a very common counter. And now they will have to go for something like a Khalil or possibly, I am thinking like an Akai as well, but Akai has not been a
Night
fan
sky
favorite
tells
among our
all.
meta.
Fighting
True.
Kimmy!
That's why it's kind of weird. But oh, they want to go for the Kimi, not the Valentina, and an Esmeralda first pick too. So it can if this is coming down in this way, Ice White side can actually play out the Uranus eventually into the XP side as well, so that you will not be getting countered that easily.
You
So
should
there
be
we go.
ashamed for not
Uranus.
trusting
Another
yourself.
combination can come through with the Eudora together with the Atlas. This is what I was kind of expecting from Mystic Force to do, to try to deny it, but Ice White said they don't really want to complicate their draft. They will directly go for what is good. So Mystic Force right now. I don't know, Peachy. What kind of rumor will be good into against the Atlas? I was thinking on the lines of a Matilda, but when you play a Matilda, you need to have a utility.
I am the power of light incarnate.
That is true. Utility is a must pick right here. And talking about a must pick, looks like Mystic Force will be trying to put the Kaja onto the roam. So
Oh.
that, the Matilda is definitely denied right there. I like the Kaja pick right here, but against a team fight composition,
on,
while
Dexter.
White
It's
Shut
our
do have like, the
showtime.
good amount of AoE. I still feel a bit, Mystic Force are a little bit short of something right there. Now they still have a few more picks to pick, so they would be making it up right there. But back again to the banning section, we do not see the marksmans coming up, which is kind of a surprise because the main marksmans that we always
I've
want to
been waiting
prioritize
for too
are in
long.
the ban as of now.
But these kind of heroes are usually what you wanna remove out. But I think in this current patch, the marksman has been versatile into a different situation.
Still
Like you
waters
can
run
pick out the
deep.
Moskov or even the Brodies. You can pick out heroes that are really, really good into the laning, like the Melissa. So Mystic Force, they ban away the Link very, very good respect because they don't want to have that Saramon into the Link because that is his server, by the way. And you don't really want to give him that hero too because that can open up a lot of versatility into the gold lane side as well. Fam can actually pick up different kind of fighters when push come to shove. But Ice White said they with the ban onto the carry and Ling and Cloud gone. Is Moskov a possible ban?
Time to drop the beat of the flash.
Possible, but okay, it's gonna be a jungler. That is something of a joy is still unexpected. Both the sides
Yeah.
are in need of a jungler while the main ones are out of the way. So that means we might be able to see a Fredrin coming up onto the side
I
of
might
Team
not
Mystic
be a
Force.
lightning man,
Or
but I do know my
for
trade.
that,
Oh.
yeah, Bharat's
Bharat
jungle.
is
There
right.
you go. They needed that.
I like it though. I kind of liked it because they have a frontliner already present. And the Kaga does need a very good map opener from the Esmeralda as well, and that's already set in. So Ice White Shut. They kind of need a hero that can go and scale into the later part of the game. The combination is already there with the Atlas and the Eudora. With the ban onto the Joy, maybe they are trying to go for a bit of a Suyotu onto the hands of Sarar. I mean, I don't know. Because it's kind of weird what kind of heroes that they would want to go for.
Time
Because in
and
this
tide
scenario,
wait
you
for
don't
no
really
man.
want to play
Nor
any
They
other
call me a
assassin
hero
against the Barats.
because
On
I
top of
saved
that,
my
oh,
nation
he
from
went for
falling
wow,
apart.
wow. Okay. This is a very high maintenance draft, PT.
That's true. I was expecting an assassin from the side of Team Ice White
True.
Shed, but not this kind of an assassin. Now, Novices will have to out farm right here, and on top of that, he has to make sure the snowball comes in because in this kind of a team scenario, you do need that kind of a gameplay to actually get the game onto their hands. But as for
True.
Mystic Force, they will have to look for something
Mm.
crazy to see.
It's into the goal side, right? Moskov is there, but you want something that can combine together with the Kaja, and it's not really a good idea to play the Melissa here on top of that. Oh man, it's kind of tough. They need a very, very good carry into the goal lane side. Wait, okay. I'm not even gonna question this. Where is this hero going?
Wait a minute.
Where?
Marksman?
Goal lane
Marksman,
side?
like,
Mm,
yeah, which is
okay.
still a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
It is annoying in the epic ranks and the legend ranks so far I have seen, but I'm not quite sure right here how annoying it would be. But let's see how the damage output comes in, and let's see how it would be working out. So far, the teams do have you know. Mystic Force, especially, they do have a bit extra of a magic damage onto their hands with the Sylvana, with the Esmeralda, and let's not forget the Kimmy as well. So I'm kind of curious if Ice White Shirt will, especially for the Uranus, who's just going to be onto the front lane, soaking up all the damage, how fast the defense would be coming in.
But, I think they have to be really precise onto the early game management here for Ice White Shot, because the amount of fighters and utilities coming through from the side of Mystic Force is definitely going to be making it so much easier for them to get that early game momentum, which is what you usually want to do. And I think it's definitely going to be a big situation where, oh, it's Sylvana into the jungle actually, so I don't mind it right now. But putting an Esmeralda against a hero that is not a Harris into the goal inside, I think the range will become a problem for her.
That's true. Luminaire already out with Ferrar Moon onto that. They just wants to steal it up while Luminaire will have to soak too much damage. They kind of reset it back. Liza Shut are losing their time right there, realizing that it is not a way to go. They go back.
Well, there was an early rotation coming through. It would have been so much better if they were able to get that momentum and still under the buff right now. Lemonnier always have to be the one flickering away, but at least he will be able to survive for a while. But onto the other side, the meta between a Uranus and Barrage is kind of something that I haven't been really familiar with, but I'm pretty sure it will still be a dead lane. Whoever the Uranus lanes against is gonna be a dead lane unless it's a Dairos. But he's been doing a lot of poking here. I think the Barrage should be really careful onto the way that he's rotating. But Tornado?
Oh, he goes upstairs. That's going to be the Sylvana's damage. And my goodness, Mirio, he's got to be the first blood right here. That kill goes into the hands of Paras, which is kind of surprising. Should have given up to the Sylvana. Now Sylvana Retribution is doing wonders for Mystic Force.
Alright, Purify coming through from Uranus as well, but Tornado, look at that.
Oh, taken down by Sarar.
Wow.
Takes away another one as well. Double kill for him, and Eyes Wide Shut don't want to give up the snowball. And YSS getting the snowball is definitely good, but bottom lane as well, I don't feel like there's gonna be much happening. And on top of that, Fatal Legs out of the mid lane, and now that is that damage coming in from the Eudora plus Lemonade. Let's not forget Atlas also does quite a good amount of crowd control and damage.
He does have that nuisance of a skill set that onto his kit too, and Lemonade will be able to rotate so much faster with the rapid boost. I believe he built up.
Lemonade does get taken down. There you go. There's gonna be Tornado for you. And the way that Tornado is having his ultimate ready under those 25 seconds. I see Leonard with a flicker. Goes in for it.
Oh.
He's trying to get out of the way, but the stun saves him out. But not from Tornado, who pops up his kill. Another double kill for Sarah Moon, despite Mystic Force having such a beautiful setup for themselves.
That's what, very well done, and a good play coming through from the side of Ice White Shot, especially onto Saramon. Even though you are, it's kind of fine to trade out your life to give your jungle a good kill, especially when your jungler is a hero like the Yishin who scales very well. And I'm pretty sure in this game Saramon might need to go for a Sky Piercer too, and I think it's completely fine there. A bit of rotation into the bot lane side, trying to give out and get the golden plating here. Good vision coming through from Lemonade. On top of that, they will not be able to take out the turrets, but they still will be able to find something out there. Nothing much that they can do after the defense coming through from the Esmeralda right now. But top lane side, yeah, still Muriel, he's got to be careful.
Oh, the Tornado, he's waiting it up. He goes in. He gets these kills up in, especially the damage coming in. Now again, for him, the cooldown is on very a bit onto a very low side, so he's able to do that. Jesse Lemon into the mid lane, unstoppable for Sarah Moon. He's still trying to take one more right there, but the stun from the Atlas proves a kill for Fam. There goes the Imperial Justice, missed out, but no, still Tornado gets one. Sarah Moon, there you go. He does get another one. Rai, he has to get out. The walls did help him out, but the purple buff goes into the hands of Eyes Wide Shut. You know, Debbie, this is purely a brawl kind of situation we always see.
Exactly, and the lineup is great for that, especially for Mystic Force. But then again, you don't want to really brawl when the Yushin is so ahead, and there's so much way for Tornado to eventually try to focus a bit onto him, but he haven't been doing that. The thing that he's doing is like, yeah, it's completely fine, you get the kills, but you have to get one important kills, and killing Fam onto the skirmishes was not really the best choice to go for there. Onto the other hand, Invoker, they'll be trying to focus a bit onto the top lane side, giving out a little bit of evasion here and there. Everything is in favor for the side of Ice White. Look at that, Flicker.
Oh, Flicker, but Tornado, despite using up his ultimate, still won't be saving himself after. Now again, you know, Invoker giving that vital information on where Tornado is all alone was just it. And now once again, it's so much slowdown coming in for the Barrage, who's unable to sustain himself. There is Esmeralda, but still, there you go, Sarah Moon does get a taste of the Divine Judgment. That is not enough. Still double kill for him. Fam gets a kill. That's gonna be the mid lane annihilation for Mystic Force. Eyes Wide Shut aggressively takes down another turret too.
Yeah, that was actually should have been so much better for the side of Mystic Force there. But they are the one who's losing out because they were actually slow into the movement speed as well. And looking at the build so far, Ramon will be directly going for the Sky Piercer. Unfortunately, he's gonna go for the War Axe instead of the Hunter Strike, which is what you usually want to go for. But I think it's completely fine. The Thunder Belt not stacks, not much of a stack yet for the Demon. He will not be that tanky. But on the other hand, with the Oracle already onto the hands of the Uranus, he will be able to tank out so much damage. And with the presence of the Purify too, he will be able to get out on the way from different skirmishes. But then again, even if there are some ways that Mystic Force are trying to take him down, the resources will be so spent that there will be a very, very good opening for the side of the other teams to go in.
Let's see. Mid lane, a bit of a Purify comes into the hands of Mirio, saving himself up from the Detona's welcome. But Lemonade still giving up the vision. Now for the side of Team Ice White Shut, they are interested to take down the last turtle onto their hands, boosting a bit of a goal into the hands of Fam as well. I do believe for him, the Blade of Despair will be a very important item right there. But wait a minute. Teams are trying to get the pokes, and Lemonade goes in with the Fatal Links. 3 man, 2 of them Purify. Wait a minute, a bit of stun from Tornado, who just jumps in with the Imperial Justice. Fam gets a double kill. What a setup coming in from Lemonade.
Well done onto the Atlas. He's got to be banned away. That was a really big comfort pick for Ice White Shut as well. But now with them able to sing out onto the lanes, they might be eventually trying to go for another set.
No, they do, but before that, they are not overextending the stay at the top lane. They do realize they do want to take down the inhibitors, but at the same time, they don't want to lose it out. Wait a minute, just the Demon. He takes away Invoker into the turret with a Divine Judgment, and 1 man down from Ice White Shut.
They were still trying to go for 2 targetings there. The Divine Judgment onto Invoker, and then the Detona's Welcome onto Fam. But none of them was focusing onto the big guy there, Saramun. That's a Yishin. He's already 8 kills ahead. They could have just tried to go for him, especially onto the Detona's Welcome. It could have been so much better if he was able to catch him for Edward, but they haven't been able to do that because he's been so safe onto the farm. He's been so safe onto the positioning as well, and his team is also ready to tank for him, and that's what they want to do. If you want to play with the Yishin, you have to play for the Yishin, and when he's farmed up, the only thing that you could do is try to peel for him, and that's what they are doing right now. And that's why I said they are ready to go for the next Lord here. But Saramun, yeah, you don't want to overstay, man.
That's true. They don't want to overstay, but on top of that, the teams are trying to, open it up. Oh, he goes again. Fatal links, unstoppable for Flam. Naked double. They are just not stopping it in. For Isolation, they have the absolute everything onto their hands. Even though it is a barrage going in for the Uranus, it still doesn't matter because the teams are taking those inhibitors, chasing down the Esmeralda down towards the base as well. The barrage needs to, group back, get the regen up, and be a tank for the team because for Mystic Force, the front laners are melted down because the amount of kills Sarah Moon has without a death.
I'm pretty sure he'll be able to survive for the longest here in this game as well. And on top of that, his build is not that much of a full damage kind. It's more a bit onto the utility side too because of the War X. And he's solely dependent onto the Sky Piercer to execute things out. But with the Lord taken down very freely, Lemonnier trying to go in. He does not have the flicker. Look at that.
Oh, a bit of a sun comes in for Rai, the black man. He would be taken down. Pops his Purify in a defense mechanism, but Fando pulls up the sniper this time around. Will have to see Ice White Shot what they are trying to do because once again the base is wide open. The Lord's gonna jump in and Mr. Force really needs to distract the Lord. If they don't do it, it's gonna be really a handy thing. But wait a minute, legendary for Saramon. He's going to go onto the back lanes, but Invoker gets a stun, gets Tornado. The Lord's in, they need to clear it out. Rai jumps in, but it's still not enough because Eyes Wide Shut are the ones taking the first game.
Game definitely goodly, is that a word? Very beautifully secured by Eyes Wide Shut. Amazing onto the Yeeson since Ramon might eventually be getting the MVP as well. Very deserving of that. He haven't been taken down even once and not in a position where he was in a very crucial point where he has to survive, but even the Divine Judgment or even the Detona's Welcome was a threat for him. And look at that. This is what I was wanting to I wanted to mention here. The Berserker's Fury onto the last bell for Suramon onto the East Nation. It does have crit chances and you do have the true damage as well. So if you pair it together with the Sky Piercer, it was doing wonders for him. And I think it's not really a trouble, it's working out well because we could see the damage he was able to deal onto Edward onto that barrage, even though he was low on HP, not so low that the Sky Piercer can take him down. I think with the help of the Berserker, he was able to remove him onto instantly.
That's true. Sarah Moon picks up the MVP. Gets absolutely shredding down every single one. Now again, there's nothing short of a draft coming in from the side of Team Mystic Force in my opinion, but at the same time they had to get that one-man pickup. They had something for the set maker and the re-engage was not it from there, so that is also another reason why that they did not get the game. But hey, it's a best of 3 series. We'll have to see how they will be getting the second or possibly EYS trying to take this game in a clean sweep. To find that out, do follow us onto the Instagram, do join us every day because we are at the very end steps of the MOBA Summer Cup. But with that, second game, here we go.
Yep, let's get into the second game here. Mystic Force does have a big chance to survive these onslaught again because the drafting is already in and they are onto the first pick this time around. It will be the server not in favor of them. I think they have to ban away the Atlas PG. That's what I'm sure of.
That's true, Debbie. But Mystic Force was pick onto their hands. Will they be committing to Atlas onto their hands or not? I'm kind of curious to see what kind of a draft they will be bringing around because a team fight oriented draft is much needed if your enemy is also doing the same. If you do want to go for a one-man pickup, works very conditional, so you need to satisfy those kind of a conditions if you do want to play it. So far, Mystic Force, I do believe the respect bans would be coming up from their size. This time around, for me, I should be seeing the Belleric, the Eudora, and possibly a Claw into the first ban.
Oh yeah, first ban. This is how you wanna adjust into the best of 3 series, like you know that your opponent is already very capable of, and you want to take away those heroes. And I understand Mystic Force, they want to stick with the Selena ban because of the map pressure that they couldn't really control. The Eudora is actually a bit easier to handle than the Selena because of the way that she's being played with the lack of the range and no vision on top of that. But I saw it said onto the ban for the Atlas here. Actually, they wanted to ban the Atlas because maybe there's a reason, because they are not into the first
I'm
pick and they
Yin,
don't want to
and
play it
I
either.
won't lose
And with
myself,
the Paquito
no matter
ban from
what.
Mystic Force, I think they are sticking with that ban. Yin also.
Ooh. And that is interesting. It looks like the respect bans just want to be running out for both the sides. So talking about the picks, Mystic Force will be
You should
forced
be
to do a
ashamed for
Belleric
not
first pick or
trusting
the Belleric
yourself.
getting banned, but that's not the case. You don't see a Belleric getting banned. Now again,
Different
if
perspectives
Mystic Force
expose the
don't
same
go for the
truth.
Belleric, Ice
2,
White Shut will
1.
take no time because Lemonade is a very good set maker, and giving him the Belleric is still a death penalty for Mystic Force.
That's why I think Hirara is gone now. It's gonna be a good sign for Ice White Shot to actually play the Nolan, because that is one of the best hero that you could go for against the Hirara. You wanna outfarm her, and try to get that momentum in early game. But Bellary was completely left open. Nice White Shot will be using that to their advantage, and now they will have a very good setup for their self as always. And with the Freya coming through, it's still gonna be a flex. It can either go into the hands of the jungler. I mean, not the jungler, into the hands of the goal laner or even the XP lane. So, Mystic Force. Do they want to carry now against the Belleric? It's kind of tough.
Among the planes
Let's
exists
see,
the
let's see.
equilibrium,
Okay,
which
Mr. Force
I
goes
was
in for
made
Agra for
for.
range with the mid lane.
No.
That is definitely surprising, but I did want to see something of a lead onto the room, but they do pull up with something interesting onto the second match, the Barang. Again, very good
They call me a
trap
hero
with the
because
walls.
I
If you
saved
do
my
trap
nation
in the
from
right
falling
person at
apart.
the right moment, works out very well. Looks like Sarah Moon will be sticking towards the YSS onto the second game as well, because why not? First game MVP,
Why
second
not?
game, 100%. I think he's going to be the one right there.
I am the power of light
And
incarnate.
already they have a Freya, right? And this became a very good flex. So now Mystic Force, they pick away the Badam, which is usually good against mainly assassins, but I don't know. I have a quick question about how it's gonna be good against a Freya or even the Yi Xuanxin, because you cannot lock down Freya long enough onto the Badam to try to take her down. And it's definitely going to be a bit tough because they don't have that much of a burst into the mid side. They either have to pick out the carry now, or Ice White Side will ban it away, which is what is around the corner. They could ban it away here. But they ban away the Esmeralda instead, wanting to handle out the carry for themselves. The Kaza is definitely going to be a target ban, so I understand the Esmeralda ban now. Maybe they want to send this Freya into the XP, maybe?
Oh, that still works out very well, given the fact that you do have two lanes getting pushed out so much. Freya, again, early game is going to be very slow. Mid to the late game,
Where
you
there
will be
is
seeing
light,
a lot
there are
happening
also
because
shadows.
of the
Oh.
Freya's, the snowball potential. But Eyes Wide Shut go in for a low E, which is one of the heroes I have not seen in
I'm
such a long
born with
time.
talent.
I don't know. I have a mixed reaction about the Noe here in this scenario. You're you're gonna get outrains. And it's gonna be easier for
Chivalry
the
is
Hirara to
dead,
come in dive.
and I will
But
revive
oh
it.
my goodness, what is this lineup already coming through? Badang, it should be a room. The Guinevere, is this a Guinevere experience? This is kind of tough to say with the clean coming through as well. The pressure will be so high from the side of Mystic Force. They don't have that early game momentum. They don't have that pressure that you want to have in the mid side when you play a Hirara. In fact, Ice White Set have already handled that situation with the pick onto the Belleric. So last pick will be the end of the flex here. If they are gonna go for a marksman or a fighter. Okay, so they want a Freya into the gold.
Okay, still a very good potential. We have seen how the Freya has been played out into the goal lane quite a lot just of seasons ago, but bringing that trend back, that's going to be Team Eyes Wide Shut. Now again, I like that hero, especially the Lapu Lapu. The team fight potential works out very well, plus they needed a bit of an immune coming in against the Guinevere as well as the Barang, who's going to be the major set maker for the Mystic Force. So let's see how that's gonna work out. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the draft. What do you guys think? Which draft does have the upper hand with how the teams have gone in? Definitely, there is quite a few, surprising factors left and right. But will Hirara get that snowball or not is something I am much more curious. And with that, into the land of zone, here we go. Mystic Force versus Eyes Wide Shut.
This is gonna be match point for Eyes Wide Shut. They're very ready to get out onto this game here. With the picks that they have so far, sticking to the comfort zone. Lemon are getting a bit of a damage here in comparison to Zesty Demon onto the down. They will be able to create out the pressure into the mid side here. Invoker unable to get the level 2s as yet, will be getting it slow now. But dispersion will not be landing, no rotation. Wait, what?
Okay, Lemina almost right there, but at the same time, there is Eyes Wide Shut still roaming around. So, the Eve trying to come very ahead won't be such a good decision as of now. For Eyes Wide Shut, they are playing it a bit safer given the fact that they have lost quite a few of their HP already. So far, Sarah Moon does get spotted on. Zesty Demon, okay, that's late though.
Completely fine about that. These guys are gonna be giving me headaches for some days because what do you mean fam is goal lane onto the Lapu Lapu? I was 100% sure that it was gonna be the Freya into the goal side and then maybe try to lengthen his hero pool as well, but it's gonna be Lapu Lapu against Ziklin. I'm not sure about this, but into the mid side, Rai has to figure a way. That is already a very big resource burned away before even the start of the turtle too. But on top of that, they already wasted. Oh my goodness, good steal from Rai the Black Man. Yeah, that is gonna be giving him a bit of a leeway there, but he's against a fighter, right? So he cannot really burst him out, but he cannot die either.
That's true. We'll have to play it safe. The turtle has been spawned. That means, the teams will have to try to take the first blood. Lemonade almost fight right there for the first blood. Mario Thompson, he's right there trying to take down Zesty Demon solo. Traps him down. But Rai pops his ultimate, has to close it down as quickly as possible because the teams onto the front lane as well as the back lanes are down. Hirara, surprisingly, I'm not quite sure, that was definitely an off-camera kill and taken down so easily.
But the combination coming through from Fam and Mirio was amazing. It was so good that one jumps in and the other comes in too. And on to the other hand, the combination from Invoker as well as Ramon trying to get a double chase onto Tornado. He was caught off position. He did not have the skills just yet. And then when the rotation dispersion connection comes through, he was getting immobiled and Saramun was able to get him taken down very easily. This was amazing setup. You usually don't want to go for a different target on some scenarios, but when you have two fighters, it's completely okay. You can keep your fighters as the one to try to zone the others away, and you can have a good target when you have that crowd control.
Let's see though, Eyes Wide Shut. Ugh. Be pushed down, but I do believe it's just the EXP laners having that kind of a brawl. But Mirio lane cutting is just going to be very fatal for the Hirara. That's going to be something interesting that I do want to see. But bottom lane, right, taken down quite easily. And I think this was the vision of why the Lapu was, there in the bottom.
And the fact that still, this is what I was talking about, Pity, when you pick up a down against the Yishunshin, there are so many ways for him to survive, right? And that's what they did. Lemonade, on the other hand, taking out a lot of damage with the iframe too. He has to be careful though. He doesn't have the ways to try to tank out those damages just yet onto the Hirara. So maybe when he gets one item, that's definitely going to be a good sign to try to go for those boost checks. It's completely going to be okay, because when you have the rest of the Durats, there's always going to be a combination. Look at that.
Definitely. The stuns coming in from Louis just is enough, and with that, Rai will have to pop the flicker along with Tornado, who is trying to get out Muriel, coming in from the flank as well. Now, this time around, I do feel like Team EYS are still trying to push it down a bit more, but they will have to back off.
I'm pretty sure that if Meteor onto the Freya was on that flicker, he would definitely dive onto Rai. That's the Eve without the flicker too. Fam jumps in with the bravest fighter just for the take onto the turtle, onto the purple buff here. A big rotation coming through from Invoker as well, trying to defend onto the bot lane. This is the fast movement that comes through from the diversion that you have right now. They will be able to defend their bot lane, but they will be also able to take out one threat onto the top lane side, and a lane cutting coming as well. So yeah, we have to buckle up because another team fight might be coming in as well.
Mid lane, the pressure's just building up right there, coming in from EYZ. But what about Mystic? Oh, Rattle Giant with the flicker. They want the main man down, and that's going to be a double kill for the Muriel. Look at that. He's just not stopping it in, but the Dusty Demon Boss takes one. He did respond as quickly as Lemonade, which is a good thing. But Dusty Demon, you need to get out. Just save yourself.
A good combination coming through from Lemonade, Flicker, and rest of the Rot. You don't usually have that, you know, a good ping, let's say, to try to pull out that combination, but that was completely fine. And on to the other hand, I want to mention the fast fingers, let's say, fast move coming through from Hemping as well, trying to defend onto the wait. Never mind.
Oh, look at them. They want another. That's going to be Tornado falling down. My goodness, Dusty Demon, that's such a beautiful setup. Invoker goes down. Next would be Sarah Moon taking a double as well. Now, once again, Sarah Moon is definitely on a run with Mirio for the MVP.
Yeah, they are just trying. Okay, there we go. He's trying to get the MVP for sure because he's picking up the Sky Piercer. On top of that, he's the main damage dealers here. And whatever setups that they are gonna go for, Mystic Force has to be careful because they are really into the back foot. They are losing out a lot onto the resources. They don't have any gold. They don't have any itemization that can actually help them. The Guinevere is completely rendered useless against a Freya too. So you cannot really do anything against a Freya when you are this behind. And on top of that, they don't really have that much of a the anti-heal as well, only onto the mage, onto Rai, and he hasn't been able to participate into the team fights that can trigger that anti-heal too. So I feel like, you know, wait, never mind, bot lane.
Oh, will he be able to get out? He's still trying to dish out so much damage, but you know, multiple members being right there into the turret was just not it. Mystic Force, they find themselves, taken down one by one. The second member, there you go, is going to be the winner as well. Tornado finds one, finds two. What a way to go! Will he be able to do another? But being very low on the skills on cooldown, they are just not gonna go in for Fam, who is on a very good lead with the EXP. Look at that! Tornado is still on level 8.
But Tornado is level 8 and level 10 and a Lapu Lapu who is on the gold lane is already a level ahead of him. That says a lot about the early game momentum that's already built up by Ice White Sword here. The Hunter's trying is helping him quite a lot though for the Hirara. He's able to get or find pickoffs, but he is also the one getting taken down. And the thing about the Hirara is that you sure do have a very good early game to mid game momentum. They are trying to create that passive, they are trying to create that aggression with the Yev and the Badang all together, but they haven't been able to do so because why? The Beleric is always cancelling them out and it's always going to be coming in handy when he is available. So a Mystic Force cannot play to the game that they were trying to go for.
Oh my goodness, look at them. They're trying to push it down once more. Lapu Lapu having such a sustain and the kind of a damage. So they are trying to, push down as much as possible. I like the idea of a Lapu Lapu onto the goal lane. It does make sense now a lot. With that, Eyes White Shred are trying to open up the inhibitors as well. But for the inhibitors, they need to make sure the lanes are going to come in. The Wrath of Giant with the flicker once again. Eliminated on his path. He's out of the way. Sarah Moon takes one. And the next would be the turret right there.
That was a very beautiful setup coming through. Edward unable to stand a chance to try to survive against, and this is also the downside of having a Guinevere onto the XP side. You cannot really do anything. It's either the roam or to the jungle. because for XP lane you want to have that sustain, and she doesn't really have that kind of sustain that the Freya have, that the Lapu Lapu have, and you cannot really go and stand into the front line as well. Even when you are able to go for a perfect flicker set, when you are actually so behind, your tankiness won't be there and the combination will be lacking too, and it will be so much easier for them to burst you down on top of that. Looking at the itemization so far, the endless battle again for both of the XP laner and the jungle for the side of Ice White Shot. And Fam as well going for that Hunter Strike. He wanted to go for the damage, which is very understandable because after all, he's a Lapu Lapu into the goal lane.
That's true. Debbie, look at that. They are just not gonna stop it in. The Lord's gonna come in. Will Team EYS be able to end the game with this? Now, the amount of pressure that they put just to, look at that. Look at that. They know how to do it, but wait a minute. Invoker flickering out of the way. Just the demon rightfully baited so, which is just looking good. The Lord's gonna come in. There is a minions getting synchronized, which is another a plus sign for Team Eyes White Shirt. And with that, the turrets are getting opened up. So far, Team Mystic Force are not inviting them for a fight. They just wanna, distract the Lord. Just wanna make them. Lemonade wants to fight. He goes in with a flicker. They get Guinevere. They get Rai as well. The Lord is down, but at the same time, the minions are coming in while Seramun is kind of fixated on to the turrets as well. Hirara as well as the demon clear out the minions. But what about the minions that are coming in from the top as well as the bottom? What are they going to do? The base is wide open because of no minions right there. Tornado, he gets out of the way from Mirio. He is safe and sound. Okay, Seramun, love that. The Berserker Fury coming in, but too late as of now. The base is almost over right there. Seramun busted down by Hirara. The base is wide open. Mirio joins in despite him taking too much damage, and Eyes Wide Shut for a clean sweep.
That beautiful clean sweep coming through from the side of Ice White Shut. They're really ready to get that unlimited dashes, unlimited movement, unlimited fight. They wanted to go for the brawl with the two fighters that they already brought. And on top of that, it is a Louis onto the mid side. Of course, the setup coming through from Lemonade. I feel like he does so much better onto the Belleric rather than he does onto the Atlas. So I feel like both of these two heroes are one of gonna be his signature here. MVP onto the hands of the Freya here. Seramun died a little too much to get the MVP. No, not anymore. So very well done coming through from Ice White Sun. They were clean with their engages and they were also clean with the draft.
That is true. Really love how the teams really put it down, especially Lemonade waking up for his flicker to just for the initiation. That's definitely crazy. Like the energy coming in from EYZ, but hey, they are the team who are going to sit under the semi-finale.
I have one more. I mean, we have one more best of 3 coming up after this. And they're also going to be the decider of whether who's going to be going into the semifinals or not. We'll never know if they're going to be meeting Ice White Sun or not. That might be a bit of a decider. But yeah, we have one more best of 3 to go after this. But I do think we have to take a break because the game was too fast-speechy.
That's true. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go for a short break. We'll be right back because exciting matches are not over yet.
साथ हंसी मजाक मस्ती और दोस्ती की बात सनी रूल इजुमी सबका अलग अंदाज रयुगा के मेंबर्स है एकदम खास सबसे पहले सनी आता लिव स्ट्रीम पे छाया काम के नाम पे कभी कभी नींद उसको आया फिर आता रूल मारा है इवेंट्स का सुल्तान नए नए टूर्नामेंट्स लाके बढ़ता अपनी जान इजुमी रहती थोड़ी सत पर सबकी करती केयर स्पेशल फ्लेयर थोड़ी भूल कर है पर दिल से बड़ी प्यारी चक में कुछ भी भूल जाए फिर भी सबकी यारी ओ रयुगा रयुगा अपनी ये कम्युनिटी हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी रयुगा रयुगा मस्ती में सोरेनलेस बातें सारी रात रयुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात का मूड अनप्रेडिक्टेबल सबको करे हैरान, चट में आते ही शुरू हो जाता नया तूफान। अभी भी सबको सपोर्ट करे, सबकी बने दोस्त, हर डिस्कशन में मिलता उसका पॉजिटिव पोस्ट। कौश है काम का राजा, सुबह से लेकर रात मेहनत करके रखता सब कुछ एकदम साथ। हैप्पी करता फ्लर्टिंग जोक, चैट में रहे एक्टिव, सब उसको बोलते सिंपल बंदा है अट्रैक्टिव। म्यूजिक को बस काम ही का मैनेजमेंट की क्वीन, हर इवेंट को स्मूथ बनाए जैसे परफेक्ट मशीन। रयूगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनैलिटी। रयूगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रयूगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। कभी लेट आती सबको देती सरप्राइज, ग्रिफिन मैनेक डिस्कोर करता फिर भी कोई ना रिप्लाईज। पृथ्वी और दरला की चलती अलग कहानी, छत में दोनों मिलके करते मस्ती पुरानी। जेस्टी का बस एक ही मिशन इन दी वन की फाइट, दिन हो या हो रात रेडी एवरी नाइट। फुटबॉल का एक किस्सा सबको याद है आज, एक दिन गायब हो गया बन गया कम्युनिटी राज। अग्नि बनना चाहे फ्रंट मान, सपने बड़े महान, मी टेरी दौर है टैलेंटेड बस टाइमिंग थोड़ी अनजान। सेंस की कहानी अलग 2 मिनट का जान, हर टॉपिक पे आ जाता उसका नया राग। जिलिया रखे सबका ख्याल दिल से बड़ी स्वीट, रेनर छत में आता तो शुरू हो जाती हीट। समा का नाम सुनते ही सब बोलते लो भाई, पर फिर भी हर रेवन में उसकी अटेंडेंस। रिमुरू स्टाइल का किंग है, ज्वेलरी का शौकीन, केन पाची और रैंक्सी दोनों का है उस मशीन। टोर्नेडो जंगर बनने आया बड़े अरमान, पहले राउंड में हार गया फिर भी रखी। रयूगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनैलिटी। रयूगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रयूगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। ये है रयूगा फैमिली, अगर सबके रंग, कभी हंसी कभी रोस्ट कभी गाने के संग। जो भी आए यहाँ बन जाए अपना यार, रयूगा कम्युनिटी रहे सदा तैयार। रयूगा रयूगा कम्युनिटी सब आ जाओ साथ, हंसी मजाक मस्ती और दोस्ती की बात। सनी रूल इजुमी सबका अलग अंदाज, रयूगा के मेंबर्स है एकदम खास। सबसे पहले सनी आता लिव स्ट्रीम पे छाया, काम के नाम पे कभी कभी नींद उसको आया। फिर आता रूल मारा है इवेंट्स का सुल्तान, नए नए टूर्नामेंट्स लाके बढ़ता अपनी जान। इजुमी रहती थोड़ी सच पर सबकी करती केयर, पेरिस की तारीफ करना उसकी स्पेशल फ्लेयर। थोड़ी भूल कर है पर दिल से बड़ी प्यारी, चट में कुछ भी भूल जाए फिर भी सबकी यारी। रयूगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनैलिटी। रयूगा मस्ती में और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रयूगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। दरला का मूड अनप्रेडिक्टेबल सबको करे हैरान, चट में आते ही शुरू हो जाता नया तूफान। अभी भी सबको सपोर्ट करे, सबकी बने दोस्त, हर डिस्कशन में मिलता उसका पॉजिटिव पोस्ट। कौश है काम का राजा, सुबह से लेकर रात मेहनत करके रखता सब कुछ एकदम साथ। हैप्पी करता फ्लर्टिंग जोक, चैट में रहे एक्टिव, सब उसको बोलते सिंपल बंदा है अट्रैक्टिव। म्यूजिक को बस काम ही का मैनेजमेंट की क्वीन, हर इवेंट को स्मूथ बनाए जैसे परफेक्ट मशीन। रयूगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनैलिटी। रयूगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रयूगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। कभी लेट आती सबको देती सरप्राइज, ग्रिफिन मैनेक डिस्कोर करता फिर भी कोई ना रिप्लाईज। पृथ्वी और दरला की चलती अलग कहानी, छत में दोनों मिलके करते मस्ती पुरानी। जेस्टी का बस एक ही मिशन इन दी वन की फाइट, दिन हो या हो रात रेडी एवरी नाइट। कम्युनिटी राज। अग्नि बनना चाहे फ्रंट मान, सपने बड़े महान, मी टेरी दो है टैलेंटेड, बस टाइमिंग थोड़ी अनजान। सेंस की कहानी अलग, 2 मिनट का जान, हर टॉपिक पे आ जाता उसका नया राग। सिलिया रखे सबका ख्याल, दिल से बड़ी स्वीट, रेनर चक में आता तो शुरू हो जाती हीट। समा का नाम सुनते ही सब बोलते लो भाई, पर फिर भी हर रेवन में उसकी अटेंडेंस। मुरू स्टाइल का किंग है, ज्वेलरी का शौकीन, केन पाची और रैंक्सी दोनों का उस मशीन। टोर्नेडो जंगर बनने आया, बड़े अरमान, पहले राउंड में हार गया फिर भी रखी। अपनी ये कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। ये है रायुगा फैमिली, अगर सबके रंग, कभी हंसी कभी रोस्ट कभी गाने के संग। जो भी आए यहाँ बन जाए अपना यार, रायुगा कम्युनिटी रहे सदा तैयार। रायुगा रायुगा कम्युनिटी सब आ जाओ साथ, हंसी मजाक मस्ती और दोस्ती की बात। सनी रूल इजुमी सबका अलग अंदाज, रायुगा के मेंबर्स है एकदम खास। सबसे पहले सनी आता लिव स्ट्रीम पे छाया, काम के नाम पे कभी कभी नींद उसको आया। फिर आता रूल मारा है इवेंट्स का सुल्तान, नए नए टूर्नामेंट्स लाके बढ़ता अपनी जान। इजुमी रहती थोड़ी सच पर सबकी करती केयर, बैरिस की तारीफ करना उसकी स्पेशल फ्लेयर। थोड़ी भूल कर है पर दिल से बड़ी प्यारी, चक में कुछ भी भूल जाए फिर भी सबकी यारी। रायुगा अपनी ये कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा मस्ती में और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। डरला का मूड अनप्रेडिक्टेबल सबको करे हैरान, चट में आते ही शुरू हो जाता नया तूफान। अभी भी सबको सपोर्ट करे, सबकी बने दोस्त, हर डिस्कशन में मिलता उसका पॉजिटिव पोस्ट। कौश है काम का राजा, सुबह से लेकर रात मेहनत करके रखता सब कुछ एकदम साथ। हैप्पी करता फ्लर्टिंग जोक, चट में रहे एक्टिव, सब उसको बोलते सिंपल बंदा है अट्रैक्टिव। म्यूजिक को बस काम ही का, मैनेजमेंट की क्वीन, हर इवेंट को स्मूथ बनाए जैसे परफेक्ट मशीन। रायुगा अपनी ये कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। कभी लेट आती सबको देती सरप्राइज, ग्रिफिन मैंने डिस्कोर करता फिर भी कोई ना रिप्लाईज। पृथ्वी और दरला की चलती अलग कहानी, छत में दोनों मिलके करते मस्ती पुरानी। जेस्टी का बस एक ही मिशन, इन दी वन की फाइट, दिन हो या हो रात, रेडी एवरी नाइट। फुटबॉल का एक किस्सा सबको याद है आज, एक दिन गायब हो गया बन गया कम्युनिटी राज। अग्नि बनना चाहे फ्रंट मान, सपने बड़े महान, मी टेरी दो है टैलेंटेड, बस टाइमिंग थोड़ी अनजान। सेंस की कहानी अलग, 2 मिनट का जान, हर टॉपिक पे आ जाता उसका नया राग। सिलिया रखे सबका ख्याल, दिल से बड़ी स्वीट, रेनर चक में आता तो शुरू हो जाती हीट। समा का नाम सुनते ही सब बोलते लो भाई, पर फिर भी हर रेवन में उसकी अटेंडेंस। मुरू स्टाइल का किंग है, ज्वेलरी का शौकीन, केन पाची और रैंक्सी दोनों का उस मशीन। टोर्नेडो जंगर बनने आया, बड़े अरमान, पहले राउंड में हार गया फिर भी रखी। रायुगा अपनी ये कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। ये है रायुगा फैमिली, अगर सबके रंग, कभी हंसी कभी रोस्ट कभी गाने के संग। जो भी आए यहाँ बन जाए अपना यार, रायुगा कम्युनिटी रहे सदा तैयार। रायुगा कम्युनिटी सब आ जाओ, साथ हंसी मजाक मस्ती और दोस्ती की बात। सनी रूल इजुमी सबका अलग अंदाज, रायुगा के मेंबर्स है एकदम खास। सबसे पहले सनी आता लिव स्ट्रीम पे छाया, काम के नाम पे कभी कभी नींद उसको आया। फिर आता रूल मारा है इवेंट्स का सुल्तान, नए नए टूर्नामेंट्स लाके बढ़ता अपनी जान। इजुमी रहती थोड़ी सत पर सबकी करती केयर, बैरिस की तारीफ करना उसकी स्पेशल फ्लेयर। थोड़ी भूल कर है पर दिल से बड़ी प्यारी, चक में कुछ भी भूल जाए फिर भी सबकी यारी। ओ रायुगा, रायुगा अपनी ये कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा, रायुगा मस्ती में सोर endless बातें सारी रात, रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। डरला का मूड अनप्रेडिक्टेबल सबको करे हैरान, चट में आते ही शुरू हो जाता नया तूफान। अभी भी सबको सपोर्ट करे सबकी बने दोस्त, हर डिस्कशन में मिलता उसका पॉजिटिव पोस्ट। कौश है काम का राजा, सुबह से लेकर रात मेहनत करके रखता सब कुछ एकदम साथ। हैप्पी करता फ्लर्टिंग जोक, चैट में रहे एक्टिव, सब उसको बोलते सिंपल बंदा है अट्रैक्टिव। म्यूजिक को बस काम ही का मैनेजमेंट की क्वीन, हर इवेंट को स्मूथ बनाए जैसे परफेक्ट मशीन। रायुगा, रायुगा अपनी ये कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा, रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात, रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। सॉन्ग कभी लेट आती सबको देती सरप्राइज, ग्रिफिन मैंने डिस्कोर करता फिर भी कोई ना रिप्लाई। पृथ्वी और दरला की चलती अलग कहानी, छत में दोनों मिलके करते मस्ती पुरानी। जेस्टी का बस एक ही मिशन इन दी वन की फाइट, दिन हो या हो रात रेडी एवरी नाइट। फुटबॉल का एक किस्सा सबको याद है, आज एक दिन गायब हो गया बन गया कम्युनिटी राज। अग्नि बनना चाहे फ्रंट मान, सपने बड़े महान, मी टेरी दौर है टैलेंटेड बस टाइमिंग थोड़ी अनजान। सेंस की कहानी अलग 2 मिनट का जान, हर टॉपिक पे आ जाता उसका नया राग। जिलिया रखे सबका ख्याल दिल से बड़ी स्वीट, रेनर चक में आता तो शुरू हो जाती हीट। समा का नाम सुनते ही सब बोलते लो भाई, पर फिर भी हर रेवन में उसकी अटेंडेंस। रिमुरू स्टाइल का किंग है, ज्वेलरी का शौकीन, केनपाची और रैंक्सी दोनों का उस मशीन। टोर्नेडो जंगर बनने आया बड़े अरमान, पहले राउंड में हार गया फिर भी रखी। ओ रायुगा, रायुगा अपनी ये कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा, रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात, रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। ये है रायुगा फैमिली, अगर सबके रंग, कभी हंसी कभी रोस्ट कभी गाने के संग। जो भी आए यहाँ बन जाए अपना यार, रायुगा कम्युनिटी रहे सदा तैयार। रायुगा, रायुगा रायुगा कम्युनिटी सब आ जाओ, साथ हंसी मजाक मस्ती और दोस्ती की बात। सनी रूल इजुमी सबका अलग अंदाज, रायुगा के मेंबर्स है एकदम खास। सबसे पहले सनी आता लिव स्ट्रीम पे छाया, काम के नाम पे कभी कभी नींद उसको आया। फिर आता रूल मारा है इवेंट्स का सुल्तान, नए नए टूर्नामेंट्स लाके बढ़ता अपनी जान। इजुमी रहती थोड़ी सत पर सबकी करती केयर, बैरिस की तारीफ करना उसकी स्पेशल फ्लेयर। थोड़ी भूल कर है पर दिल से बड़ी प्यारी, चक में कुछ भी भूल जाए फिर भी सबकी यारी। ओ रायुगा, रायुगा अपनी ये कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा, रायुगा मस्ती में सोर endless बातें सारी रात, रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। डरला का मूड अनप्रेडिक्टेबल सबको करे हैरान, छत में आते ही शुरू हो जाता नया तूफान। अभी भी सबको सपोर्ट करे, सबकी बने दोस्त, हर डिस्कशन में मिलता उसका पॉजिटिव पोस्ट। कौश है काम का राजा, सुबह से लेकर रात मेहनत करके रखता सब कुछ एकदम साथ। हैप्पी करता फ्लर्टिंग जोक, चैट में रहे एक्टिव, सब उसको बोलते सिंपल बंदा है अट्रैक्टिव। म्यूजिक को बस काम ही का मैनेजमेंट की क्वीन, हर इवेंट को स्मूथ बनाए जैसे परफेक्ट मशीन। अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनैलिटी। रयूगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रयूगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। कभी लेट आती सबको देती सरप्राइज, ग्रिफिन मैंने डिस्कोर करता फिर भी कोई ना रिप्लाईज। पृथ्वी और दरला की चलती अलग कहानी, छत में दोनों मिलके करते मस्ती पुरानी। जेस्टी का बस एक ही मिशन, इन दी वन की फाइट, दिन हो या हो रात, रेडी एवरी नाइट। फुटबॉल का एक किस्सा सबको याद है आज, एक दिन गायब हो गया बन गया कम्युनिटी राज। अग्नि बनना चाहे फ्रंट मान, सपने बड़े महान, मी टेरी दौर है टैलेंटेड, बस टाइमिंग थोड़ी अनजान। सेंस की कहानी अलग 2 मिनट का जान, हर टॉपिक पे आ जाता उसका नया राग। सिलिया रखे सबका ख्याल, दिल से बड़ी स्वीट, रेनर चक में आता तो शुरू हो जाती हीट। समा का नाम सुनते ही सब बोलते लो भाई, पर फिर भी हर रेवन में उसकी अटेंडेंस। रिमुरू स्टाइल का किंग है, ज्वेलरी का शौकीन, केन पाची और रैंक्सी दोनों का उस मशीन। टोर्नेडो जंगर बनने आया बड़े अरमान, पहले राउंड में हार गया फिर भी रखी। अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनैलिटी। रयूगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रयूगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। ये है रयूगा फैमिली, अगर सबके रंग, कभी हंसी कभी रोस्ट कभी गाने के संग। जो भी आए यहाँ बन जाए अपना यार, रयूगा कम्युनिटी रहे सदा तैयार। रायुगा कम्युनिटी सब आ जाओ साथ, हंसी मजाक मस्ती और दोस्ती की बात। सनी रूल इजुमी सबका अलग अंदाज, रायुगा के मेंबर्स है एकदम खास। सबसे पहले सनी आता लिव स्ट्रीम पे छाया, काम के नाम पे कभी कभी नींद उसको आया। फिर आता रूल मारा है इवेंट्स का सुल्तान, नए नए टूर्नामेंट्स लाके बढ़ता अपनी जान। इजुमी रहती थोड़ी सच पर सबकी करती केयर, बैरिस की तारीफ करना उसकी स्पेशल फ्लेयर। थोड़ी भूल कर है पर दिल से बड़ी प्यारी, चक में कुछ भी भूल जाए फिर भी सबकी यारी। रयूगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनैलिटी। रयूगा मस्ती में सो एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रयूगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। दरला का मूड अनप्रेडिक्टेबल सबको करे हैरान, चट में आते ही शुरू हो जाता नया तूफान। अभी भी सबको सपोर्ट करे, सबकी बने दोस्त, हर डिस्कशन में मिलता उसका पॉजिटिव पोस्ट। कौश है काम का राजा, सुबह से लेकर रात मेहनत करके रखता सब कुछ एकदम साथ। हैप्पी करता फ्लर्टिंग जोक, चैट में रहे एक्टिव, सब उसको बोलते सिंपल बंदा है अट्रैक्टिव। म्यूजिक को बस काम ही का मैनेजमेंट की क्वीन, हर इवेंट को स्मूथ बनाए जैसे परफेक्ट मशीन। रयूगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनैलिटी। रयूगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रयूगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। कभी लेट आती सबको देती सरप्राइज, ग्रिफिन मैंने डिस्कोर करता फिर भी कोई ना रिप्लाईज। पृथ्वी और दरला की चलती अलग कहानी, छत में दोनों मिलके करते मस्ती पुरानी। जेस्टी का बस एक ही मिशन, इन दी वन की फाइट, दिन हो या हो रात, रेडी एवरी नाइट। फुटबॉल का एक किस्सा सबको याद है आज, एक दिन गायब हो गया बन गया रेवन में उसकी अटेंडेंस। रिमुरू स्टाइल का किंग है, ज्वेलरी का शौकीन, केनपाची और रैंक्सी दोनों का उस मशीन। टोर्नेडो जंगर बनने आया बड़े अरमान, पहले राउंड में हार गया फिर भी रखी। अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। ये है रायुगा फैमिली, अगर सबके रंग, कभी हंसी कभी रोस्ट कभी गाने के संग। जो भी आए यहाँ बन जाए अपना यार, रायुगा कम्युनिटी रहे सदा तैयार। रायुगा रायुगा कम्युनिटी सब आ जाओ साथ, हंसी मजाक मस्ती और दोस्ती की बात। सनी रूल इजुमी सबका अलग अंदाज, रायुगा के मेंबर्स है एकदम खास। सबसे पहले सनी आता लिव स्ट्रीम पे छाया, काम के नाम पे कभी कभी नींद उसको आया। फिर आता रूल मारा इवेंट्स का सुल्तान, नए नए टूर्नामेंट्स लाके बढ़ता अपनी जान। इजुमी रहती थोड़ी साथ पर सबकी करती केयर, बैरिस की तारीफ करना उसकी स्पेशल फ्लेयर। थोड़ी भूल कर है पर दिल से बड़ी प्यारी, चक में कुछ भी भूल जाए फिर भी सबकी यारी। रायुगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा मस्ती में सो एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। डरला का मूड अनप्रेडिक्टेबल सबको करे हैरान, चट में आते ही शुरू हो जाता नया तूफान। अभी भी सबको सपोर्ट करे, सबकी बने दोस्त, हर डिस्कशन में मिलता उसका पॉजिटिव पोस्ट। कौश है काम का राजा, सुबह से लेकर रात मेहनत करके रखता सब कुछ एकदम साथ। हैप्पी करता फ्लर्टिंग जोक, चैट में रहे एक्टिव, सब उसको बोलते सिंपल बंदा है अट्रैक्टिव। म्यूजिक को बस काम ही का, मैनेजमेंट की क्वीन, हर इवेंट को स्मूथ बनाए जैसे परफेक्ट मशीन। रायुगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। सॉन्ग कभी लेट आती सबको देती सरप्राइज, ग्रिफिन मैनेक डिस्कोर करता फिर भी कोई ना रिप्लाई। ब्रिथी और दरला की चलती अलग कहानी, छत में दोनों मिलके करते मस्ती पुरानी। जेस्टी का बस एक ही मिशन इन दी वन की फाइट, दिन हो या हो रात रेडी एवरी नाइट। फुटबॉल का एक किस्सा सबको याद है आज, एक दिन गायब हो गया बन गया कम्युनिटी राज। अग्नि बनना चाहे फ्रंटमैन, सपने बड़े महान, मी टेरिडोर है टैलेंटेड बस टाइमिंग थोड़ी अनजान। सेम्स की कहानी अलग 2 मिनट का जान, हर टॉपिक पे आ जाता उसका नया राग। जिलिया रखे सबका ख्याल दिल से बड़ी स्वीट, रेनर छत में आता तो शुरू हो जाती हीट। समा का नाम सुनते ही सब बोलते लो भाई, पर फिर भी हर रेवन में उसकी अटेंडेंस। रिमुरू स्टाइल का किंग है, ज्वेलरी का शौकीन, केनपाची और रैंक्सी दोनों का उस मशीन। टोर्नेडो जंगर बनने आया बड़े अरमान, पहले राउंड में हार गया फिर भी रखी। रायुगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। ये है रायुगा फैमिली, अगर सबके रंग, कभी हंसी कभी रोस्ट कभी गाने के संग। जो भी आए यहाँ बन जाए अपना यार, रायुगा कम्युनिटी रहे सदा तैयार। रायुगा रायुगा कम्युनिटी सब आ जाओ साथ, हंसी मजाक मस्ती और दोस्ती की बात। सनी रूल इजुमी सबका अलग अंदाज, रायुगा के मेंबर्स है एकदम खास। सन्नी आता लिव स्ट्रीम पे छाया, काम के नाम पे कभी कभी नींद उसको आया, फिर आता रूल मारा है इवेंट्स का सुल्तान, नए नए टूर्नामेंट्स लाके बढ़ता अपनी जान, इज़ूमी रहती थोड़ी सत पर सबकी करती केयर, बैरिस की तारीफ करना उसकी स्पेशल फ्लेयर, थोड़ी भूल कर दे है पर दिल से बड़ी प्यारी, चट में कुछ भी भूल जाए फिर भी सबकी यारी। रयूगा रयूगा अपनी ये कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी, रयूगा रयूगा मस्ती में सो endless बातें सारी रात, रयूगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। डरला का मूड अनप्रेडिक्टेबल सबको करे हैरान, चट में आते ही शुरू हो जाता नया तूफान, अभी भी सबको सपोर्ट करे सबकी बने दोस्त, हर डिस्कशन में मिलता उसका पॉजिटिव पोस्ट, कौशे है काम का राजा सुबह से लेकर रात, मेहनत करके रखता सब कुछ एकदम साथ, हैप्पी करता फ्लर्टिंग जोक चट में रहे एक्टिव, सब उसको बोलते सिंपल बंदा है अट्रैक्टिव, म्यूजिक को बस काम ही का मैनेजमेंट की क्वीन, हर इवेंट को स्मूथ बनाए जैसे परफेक्ट मशीन। रयूगा रयूगा अपनी ये कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी, रयूगा रयूगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात, रयूगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। सॉन्ग कभी लेट आती सबको देती सरप्राइज, ग्रिफिन मैंने डिस्कोर करता फिर भी कोई ना रिप्लाई, ब्रिथी और दरला की चलती अलग कहानी, चट में दोनों मिलके करते मस्ती पुरानी, जेस्टी का बस एक ही मिशन इन दी वन की फाइट, दिन हो या हो रात रेडी एवरी नाइट, फुटबॉल का एक किस्सा सबको याद है आज, एक दिन गायब हो गया बन गया कम्युनिटी राज, अग्नि बनना चाहे फ्रंटमैन सपने बड़े महान, मी टेरी दौर है टैलेंटेड बस टाइमिंग थोड़ी अनजान, सेंस की कहानी अलग 2 मिनट का जान, हर टॉपिक पे आ जाता उसका नया राग, जिलिया रखे सबका ख्याल दिल से बड़ी स्वीट, रेनर चट में आता तो शुरू हो जाती हीट, समा का नाम सुनते ही सब बोलते लो भाई, पर फिर भी हर रेवन में उसकी अटेंडेंस, रिमुरू स्टाइल का किंग है ज्वेलरी का शौकीन, केनपाची और रैंक्सी दोनों का उस मशीन, टोर्नेडो जंगर बनने आया बड़े अरमान, पहले राउंड में हार गया फिर भी रखी। रयूगा रयूगा अपनी ये कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी, रयूगा रयूगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात, रयूगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। ये है रयूगा फैमिली अगर सबके रंग, कभी हंसी कभी रोस्ट कभी गाने के संग, जो भी आए यहाँ बन जाए अपना यार, रयूगा कम्युनिटी रहे सदा तैयार। रयूगा रयूगा रायुगा कम्युनिटी सब आ जाओ साथ, हंसी मजाक मस्ती और दोस्ती की बात, सनी रूल इज़ूमी सबका अलग अंदाज, रायुगा के मेंबर्स है एकदम खास। सबसे पहले सनी आता लिव स्ट्रीम पे छाया, काम के नाम पे कभी कभी नींद उसको आया, फिर आता रूल मारा है इवेंट्स का सुल्तान, नए नए टूर्नामेंट्स लाके बढ़ता अपनी जान, इज़ूमी रहती थोड़ी सत पर सबकी करती केयर, बैरिस की तारीफ करना उसकी स्पेशल फ्लेयर, थोड़ी भूल कर दे है पर दिल से बड़ी प्यारी, चट में कुछ भी भूल जाए फिर भी सबकी यारी। रयूगा रयूगा अपनी ये कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी, रयूगा रयूगा मस्ती में सो एंडलेस बातें सारी रात, रयूगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। डरला का मूड अनप्रेडिक्टेबल सबको करे हैरान, चट में आते ही शुरू हो जाता नया तूफान, अभी भी सबको सपोर्ट करे सबकी बने दोस्त, हर डिस्कशन में मिलता उसका पॉजिटिव पोस्ट, कौशे है काम का राजा सुबह से लेकर रात, मेहनत करके रखता सब कुछ एकदम साथ, हैप्पी करता फ्लर्टिंग जोक चट में रहे एक्टिव, सब उसको बोलते सिंपल बंदा है अट्रैक्टिव, इवेंट को स्मूथ बनाए जैसे परफेक्ट मशीन। कभी लेट आती सबको देती सरप्राइज, ग्रिफिन मैंने डिस्कोर करता फिर भी कोई ना रिप्लाई। पृथ्वी और दरला की चलती अलग कहानी, छत में दोनों मिलके करते मस्ती पुरानी। जेस्टी का बस एक ही मिशन इन दी वन की फाइट, दिन हो या हो रात रेडी एवरी नाइट। फुटबॉल का एक किस्सा सबको याद है, आज एक दिन गायब हो गया बन गया कम्युनिटी राज। अग्नि बनना चाहे फ्रंटमैन सपने बड़े महान, मी टेरी दौर है टैलेंटेड बस टाइमिंग थोड़ी अनजान। सेंस की कहानी अलग 2 मिनट का जान, हर टॉपिक पे आ जाता उसका नया राग। जिलिया रखे सबका ख्याल दिल से बड़ी स्वीट, रेनर छत में आता तो शुरू हो जाती हीट। समा का नाम सुनते ही सब बोलते लो भाई, पर फिर भी हर रेवन में उसकी अटेंडेंस। रिमुरू स्टाइल का किंग है, ज्वेलरी का शौकीन, केनपाची और रैंक्सी दोनों का उस मशीन। टोर्नेडो जंगर बनने आया बड़े अरमान, पहले राउंड में हार गया फिर भी रखी। अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। ये है रायुगा फैमिली, अगर सबके रंग, कभी हंसी कभी रोस्ट कभी गाने के संग। जो भी आए यहाँ बन जाए अपना यार, रायुगा कम्युनिटी रहे सदा तैयार। रायुगा रायुगा कम्युनिटी सब आ जाओ साथ, हंसी मजाक मस्ती और दोस्ती की बात। सनी रूल इजुमी सबका अलग अंदाज, रायुगा के मेंबर्स है एकदम खास। सबसे पहले सनी आता लिव स्ट्रीम पे छाया, काम के नाम पे कभी कभी नींद उसको आया। फिर आता रूल मारा इवेंट्स का सुल्तान, नए नए टूर्नामेंट्स लाके बढ़ता अपनी जान। इजुमी रहती थोड़ी सच पर सबकी करती केयर, बैरिस की तारीफ करना उसकी स्पेशल फ्लेयर। थोड़ी भूल कर है पर दिल से बड़ी प्यारी, छत में कुछ भी भूल जाए फिर भी सबकी यारी। रायुगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा मस्ती में सो एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। दरला का मूड अनप्रेडिक्टेबल सबको करे हैरान, छत में आते ही शुरू हो जाता नया तूफान। अभी भी सबको सपोर्ट करे सबकी बने दोस्त, हर डिस्कशन में मिलता उसका पॉजिटिव पोस्ट। कौशे है काम का राजा, सुबह से लेकर रात मेहनत करके रखता सब कुछ एकदम साथ। हैप्पी करता फ्लर्टिंग जोक, छत में रहे एक्टिव, सब उसको बोलते सिंपल बंदा है अट्रैक्टिव। म्यूजिक को बस काम ही का मैनेजमेंट की क्वीन, हर इवेंट को स्मूथ बनाए जैसे परफेक्ट मशीन। रायुगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। कभी लेट आती सबको देती सरप्राइज, ग्रिफिन मैंने डिस्कोर करता फिर भी कोई ना रिप्लाई। पृथ्वी और दरला की चलती अलग कहानी, छत में दोनों मिलके करते मस्ती पुरानी। जेस्टी का बस एक ही मिशन इन दी वन की फाइट, दिन हो या हो रात रेडी एवरी नाइट। फुटबॉल का एक किस्सा सबको याद है, आज एक दिन गायब हो गया बन गया कम्युनिटी राज। अग्नि बनना चाहे फ्रंटमैन सपने बड़े महान, मी टेरी दौर है टैलेंटेड बस टाइमिंग थोड़ी अनजान। सेंस की कहानी अलग 2 मिनट का जान, हर टॉपिक पे आ जाता उसका नया राग। जिलिया रखे सबका ख्याल दिल से बड़ी स्वीट, रेनर छत में आता तो शुरू हो जाती हीट। समा का नाम सुनते ही सब बोलते लो भाई, पर फिर भी हर हर रेवन में उसकी अटेंडेंस। रिमुरू स्टाइल का किंग है ज्वेलरी का शौकीन, केनपाची और रैंक्सी दोनों का उस मशीन। टोर्नेडो जंगर बनने आया बड़े अरमान, पहले राउंड में हार गया फिर भी रखी। रायुगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। ये है रायुगा फैमिली, अगर सबके रंग, कभी हंसी कभी रोस्ट कभी गाने के संग। जो भी आए यहाँ बन जाए अपना यार, रायुगा कम्युनिटी रहे सदा तैयार। रायुगा रायुगा कम्युनिटी सब आ जाओ साथ, हंसी मजाक मस्ती और दोस्ती की बात। सनी रूल इजुमी सबका अलग अंदाज, रायुगा के मेंबर्स है एकदम खास। सबसे पहले सनी आता लिव स्ट्रीम पे छाया, काम के नाम पे कभी कभी नींद उसको आया। फिर आता रूल मारा है इवेंट्स का सुल्तान, नए नए टूर्नामेंट्स लाके बढ़ता अपनी जान। इजुमी रहती थोड़ी सच पर सबकी करती केयर, पेरिस की तारीफ करना उसकी स्पेशल फ्लेयर। थोड़ी भूल कर दे है पर दिल से बड़ी प्यारी, चक में कुछ भी भूल जाए फिर भी सबकी यारी। रायुगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा मस्ती में सो एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। डरला का मूड अनप्रेडिक्टेबल सबको करे हैरान, चट में आते ही शुरू हो जाता नया तूफान। अभी भी सबको सपोर्ट करे सबकी बने दोस्त, हर डिस्कशन में मिलता उसका पॉजिटिव पोस्ट। कौशे है काम का राजा, सुबह से लेकर रात मेहनत करके रखता सब कुछ एकदम साथ। हैप्पी करता फ्लर्टिंग जोक, चट में रहे एक्टिव, सब उसको बोलते सिंपल बंदा है अट्रैक्टिव। म्यूजिक को बस काम ही का मैनेजमेंट की क्वीन, हर इवेंट को स्मूथ बनाए जैसे परफेक्ट मशीन। रायुगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। कभी लेट आती सबको देती सरप्राइज, ग्रिफिन मैनेक डिस्कोर करता फिर भी कोई ना रिप्लाई। पृथ्वी और दरला की चलती अलग कहानी, छत में दोनों मिलके करते मस्ती पुरानी। जेस्टी का बस एक ही मिशन इन वन की फाइट, दिन हो या हो रात रेडी एवरी नाइट। फुटबॉल का एक किस्सा सबको याद है आज, एक दिन गायब हो गया बन गया कम्युनिटी राज। अग्नि बनना चाहे फ्रंटमैन, सपने बड़े महान, मी टेरी दौर है टैलेंटेड बस टाइमिंग थोड़ी अनजान। सेंस की कहानी अलग 2 मिनट का जान, हर टॉपिक पे आ जाता उसका नया राग। सिलिया रखे सबका ख्याल दिल से बड़ी स्वीट, रेनर छत में आता तो शुरू हो जाती हीट। समा का नाम सुनते ही सब बोलते लो भाई, पर फिर भी हर रेवन में उसकी अटेंडेंस। रिमुरू स्टाइल का किंग है ज्वेलरी का शौकीन, केनपाची और रैंक्सी दोनों का उस मशीन। टोर्नेडो जंगर बनने आया बड़े अरमान, पहले राउंड में हार गया फिर भी रखी। रायुगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात। रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। ये है रायुगा फैमिली, अगर सबके रंग, कभी हंसी कभी रोस्ट कभी गाने के संग। जो भी आए यहाँ बन जाए अपना यार, रायुगा कम्युनिटी रहे सदा तैयार। रायुगा रायुगा कम्युनिटी सब आ जाओ, साथ हंसी मजाक मस्ती और दोस्ती की बात। सनी रूल इजुमी सबका अलग अंदाज, रायुगा के मेंबर्स है एकदम खास। सबसे पहले सन्नी आता लिव स्ट्रीम पे छाया, काम के नाम पे कभी कभी नींद उसको आया। फिर आता रूल मारा है इवेंट्स का सुल्तान, नए नए टूर्नामेंट्स लाके बढ़ता अपनी जान। इजुमी रहती थोड़ी सच पर सबकी करती केयर, बैरिस की तारीफ करना उसकी स्पेशल फ्लेयर। थोड़ी भूल कर दे है पर दिल से बड़ी प्यारी, चक में कुछ भी भूल जाए फिर भी सबकी यारी। ओ रायुगा रायुगा अपनी ये कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा रायुगा मस्ती में सो endless बातें सारी रात, रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। डरला का मूड अनप्रेडिक्टेबल सबको करे हैरान, चक में आते ही शुरू हो जाता नया तूफान। अभी भी सबको सपोर्ट करे सबकी बने दोस्त, हर डिस्कशन में मिलता उसका पॉजिटिव पोस्ट। कौशे है काम का राजा, सुबह से लेकर रात मेहनत करके रखता सब कुछ एकदम साथ। हैप्पी करता फ्लर्टिंग जोक, चैट में रहे एक्टिव, सब उसको बोलते सिंपल बंदा है अट्रैक्टिव। म्यूजिक को बस काम ही का मैनेजमेंट की क्वीन, हर इवेंट को स्मूथ बनाए जैसे परफेक्ट मशीन। रायुगा रायुगा अपनी ये कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात, रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। सॉन्ग कभी लेट आती सबको देती सरप्राइज, ग्रिफिन मैनेज डिस्कोर करता फिर भी कोई ना रिप्लाई। पृथ्वी और दरला की चलती अलग कहानी, छत में दोनों मिलके करते मस्ती पुरानी। जेस्टी का बस एक ही मिशन इन दी वन की फाइट, दिन हो या हो रात रेडी एवरी नाइट। फुटबॉल का एक किस्सा सबको याद है आज, एक दिन गायब हो गया बन गया कम्युनिटी राज। अग्नि बनना चाहे फ्रंटमैन, सपने बड़े महान, मी टेरी दौर है टैलेंटेड बस टाइमिंग थोड़ी अनजान। सेंस की कहानी अलग 2 मिनट का जान, हर टॉपिक पे आ जाता उसका नया राग। सिलिया रखे सबका ख्याल दिल से बड़ी स्वीट, रेनर छत में आता तो शुरू हो जाती हीट। समा का नाम सुनते ही सब बोलते लो भाई, पर फिर भी हर रेवन में उसकी अटेंडेंस। रिमुरू स्टाइल का किंग है, ज्वेलरी का शौकीन, केनपाची और रैंक्सी दोनों का उस मशीन। टोर्नेडो जंगर बनने आया बड़े अरमान, पहले राउंड में हार गया फिर भी रखी। ओ रायुगा रायुगा अपनी ये कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात, रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। ये है रायुगा फैमिली, अगर सबके रंग, कभी हंसी कभी रोस्ट कभी गाने के संग। जो भी आए यहाँ बन जाए अपना यार, रायुगा कम्युनिटी रहे सदा तैयार। रायुगा 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 कम्युनिटी सब आ जाओ, साथ हंसी मजाक मस्ती और दोस्ती की बात। सनी रूल इजुमी सबका अलग अंदाज, रायुगा के मेंबर्स है एकदम खास। सबसे पहले सन्नी आता लिव स्ट्रीम पे छाया, काम के नाम पे कभी कभी नींद उसको आया। फिर आता रूल मारा है इवेंट्स का सुल्तान, नए नए टूर्नामेंट्स लाके बढ़ता अपनी जान। इजुमी रहती थोड़ी सच पर सबकी करती केयर, बैरिस की तारीफ करना उसकी स्पेशल फ्लेयर। थोड़ी भूल कर दे है पर दिल से बड़ी प्यारी, चक में कुछ भी भूल जाए फिर भी सबकी यारी। ओ रायुगा रायुगा अपनी ये कम्युनिटी, हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी। रायुगा रायुगा मस्ती में सो एंडलेस बातें सारी रात, रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात। डरला का मूड अनप्रेडिक्टेबल सबको करे हैरान, सेट में आते ही शुरू हो जाता नया तूफान अभी भी सबको सपोर्ट करे सबकी बने दोस्त हर डिस्कशन में मिलता उसका पॉजिटिव पोस्ट कौशे है काम का राजा सुबह से लेकर रात मेहनत करके रखता सब कुछ एकदम साथ हैप्पी करता फ्लर्टिंग जोक चैट में रहे एक्टिव सब उसको बोलते सिंपल बंदा है अट्रैक्टिव म्यूजिक को बस काम ही का मैनेजमेंट की क्वीन हर इवेंट को स्मूथ बनाए जैसे परफेक्ट मशीन कभी लेट आती सबको देती सरप्राइज ग्रिफिन मैंने डिस्कोर करता फिर भी कोई ना रिप्लाईज पृथ्वी और दरला की चलती अलग कहानी छत में दोनों मिलके करते मस्ती पुरानी जेस्टी का बस एक ही मिशन इन दी वन की फाइट दिन हो या हो रात रेडी एवरी नाइट फुटबॉल का एक किस्सा सबको याद है आज एक दिन गायब हो गया बन गया कम्युनिटी राज अग्नि बनना चाहे फ्रंटमैन सपने बड़े महान मी टेरी दौर है टैलेंटेड बस टाइमिंग थोड़ी अनजान सेंस की कहानी अलग 2 मिनट का जान हर टॉपिक पे आ जाता उसका नया राग जिलिया रखे सबका ख्याल दिल से बड़ी स्वीट रेनर छत में आता तो शुरू हो जाती हीट समा का नाम सुनते ही सब बोलते लो भाई पर फिर भी हर रेवन में उसकी अटेंडेंस रिमुरू स्टाइल का किंग है ज्वेलरी का शौकीन कैन पाची और रैंक्सी दोनों का उस मशीन टोर्नेडो जंगर बनने आया बड़े अरमान पहले राउंड में हार गया फिर भी रखी रायुगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात ये है रायुगा फैमिली अगर सबके रंग कभी हंसी कभी रोस्ट कभी गाने के संग जो भी आए यहाँ बन जाए अपना यार रायुगा कम्युनिटी रहे सदा तैयार रायुगा रायुगा कम्युनिटी सब आ जाओ साथ हंसी मजाक मस्ती और दोस्ती की बात सनी रूल इजुमी सबका अलग अंदाज रायुगा के मेंबर्स है एकदम खास सबसे पहले सनी आता लिव स्ट्रीम पे छाया काम के नाम पे कभी कभी नींद उसको आया फिर आता रूल मारा है इवेंट्स का सुल्तान नए नए टूर्नामेंट्स लाके बढ़ता अपनी जान इजुमी रहती थोड़ी सच पर सबकी करती केयर बैरिस की तारीफ करना उसकी स्पेशल फ्लेयर थोड़ी भूल कर है पर दिल से बड़ी प्यारी छत में कुछ भी भूल जाए फिर भी सबकी यारी रायुगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी रायुगा मस्ती में सो एंडलेस बातें सारी रात रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात डरला का मूड अनप्रेडिक्टेबल सबको करे हैरान सेट में आते ही शुरू हो जाता नया तूफान अभी भी सबको सपोर्ट करे सबकी बने दोस्त हर डिस्कशन में मिलता उसका पॉजिटिव पोस्ट कौशे है काम का राजा सुबह से लेकर रात मेहनत करके रखता सब कुछ एकदम साथ हैप्पी करता फ्लर्टिंग जोक चैट में रहे एक्टिव सब उसको बोलते सिंपल बंदा है अट्रैक्टिव म्यूजिक को बस काम ही का मैनेजमेंट की क्वीन हर इवेंट को स्मूथ बनाए जैसे परफेक्ट मशीन रायुगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात कभी लेट आती सबको देती सरप्राइज ग्रिफिन मैंने डिस्कोर करता फिर भी कोई ना रिप्लाईज पृथ्वी और दरला की चलती अलग कहानी छत में दोनों मिलके करते मस्ती पुरानी जेस्टी का बस एक ही मिशन इन दी वन की फाइट दिन हो या हो रात रेडी एवरी नाइट फुटबॉल का एक किस्सा सबको याद है आज एक दिन गायब हो गया बन गया कम्युनिटी राज अग्नि बनना चाहे फ्रंट मान सपने बड़े महान मी टेरी दौर है टैलेंटेड बस टाइमिंग थोड़ी अनजान सेंस की कहानी अलग 2 मिनट का जान हर टॉपिक पे आ जाता उसका नया राग जिलिया रखे सबका ख्याल दिल से बड़ी स्वीट रेनर चक में आता तो शुरू हो जाती हीट समा का नाम सुनते ही सब बोलते लो भाई पर फिर भी हर रेवन में उसकी अटेंडेंस आई रिमूरू स्टाइल का किंग है ज्वेलरी का शौकीन कैन पाची और रैंक्सी दोनों का उस मशीन टोर्नेडो जंगर बनने आया बड़े अरमान पहले राउंड में हार गया फिर भी रखी रायुगा अपनी एक कम्युनिटी हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात ये है रायुगा फैमिली अगर सबके रंग कभी हंसी कभी रोस्ट कभी गाने के संग जो भी आए यहाँ बन जाए अपना यार रायुगा कम्युनिटी रहे सदा तैयार Rayuga रायुगा कम्युनिटी सब आ जाओ साथ हंसी मजाक मस्ती और दोस्ती की बात सनी रूल इजुमी सबका अलग अंदाज रायुगा के मेंबर्स है एकदम खास
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to MOBA Summer Cup presented by Rayuga Esports. This is the quarterfinals last match, which is going to decide our final entrant into the semi-finals. This is going to be a best of 3 contest between both the teams here. The first 3 teams to enter the semi-finals is Team Godlike, Shadow Esports, Eyes Wide Shirt, and this match will be giving the final semi-finalist for MOBA Summer Cup. This is me, Zeta, your caster for the match. With me, Crucifix. Introduce
What's
yourself.
up? Oh, I mean, usually people say, "Hey, what's up, bro?" or something like that.
Yeah.
So, what's
I
up,
just blanked
bro?
out stuff.
I blank out too, so I get you. I think that the teams are not blanking out. They've gotten the bans going on already. Nexus with the
what's your
Pepito,
command?
Daku Sena with the Hirara. And I'm not gonna lie, Hirara, I was kind of like on the fence about it. I was like, yeah, it's a bad hero. Could have potential if she gets farmed. But now I think I'm absolutely gonna retract my statement there. Kirara is so annoying, dude. I faced her off in the EXP lane. I won, but it was hella annoying, bro.
Yeah,
And
that's
when it's in the
mainly
jungle,
because
it's just impossible to deal with.
I am a
So,
daughter of
I kid
Northern
you not,
Vale.
I think I have
swear to
newfound
protect
respect
it
for
till
the
my
hero,
last breath.
and I think that hero is definitely worth the ban.
yeah, especially with the immunity that she has in both of her ultimate states, by the way. She becomes really annoying, and with the mobility that she has,
Still waters run
causes
deep
a lot of trouble. So
Come
it's
on,
better that
Dexter.
it gets
It's our
banned, the hero
showtime.
gets banned. It's comparatively new to the scene as well, so people haven't really figured out ways to counter her effectively.
Absolutely.
So it it belongs in the perma ban, at least as of now here. Pretty standard bans here coming in from both the teams here, except for Freya ban early on. It's a
You
nice,
should be ashamed for not trusting
decision by the
yourself.
side of Team Dakusena, I'd say, because yeah, you need to eliminate potential picks from the side of Team Nexus early on here. They've already started picking, and it's going really fast, by the way. Atlas, our lot, as well as Eudora picks coming in from the side of Team Nexus here, while Team Dakusena secure that Ling and Claude pick.
My goodness, bro. People have been going on at the Eudora for like
I didn't
forever
cure
now.
the pain.
And
I
I mean, not
harnessed it.
forever. The hero has been in there since forever. And only now, after the pros are actually picking it up, people are actually putting in the effort to play this non-effort hero. It's so
The
brain
immortal one
dead
chose
that
me to
even
vanquish the
rank
shadows
has
that plague
infinite
this
amounts of
world.
Eudora players all of a sudden that just know that they're good, because this was the trend with what happened with Gord and now Eudora too. Because as a matter of fact, I personally would have rated Eudora as an A tier hero long before. I am known to love these non-meta heroes, these heroes with potential, but they are underwhelmingly appreciated for their
My
competitive
kiss
viability.
grants you
But
immortality
I
or
think
death.
Eudora getting the spotlight is just crazy. I'm really kind of sad though that there's a lot of other heroes that people
They call me a
do
hero
know that
because I
actually
saved
work.
my nation
I
from
wish
falling
those
apart.
heroes get the light of day too.
Yep, that is completely true. I'm also a huge advocate for underrated heroes, and Eudora coming out of meta here, especially at the start of MSC with that Eudora pick, was just it just opened the gates to Eudora being viable in tournaments now, and rightfully so
Hey,
because she is
Sena,
one of few
is
pick
it-
off heroes. Yes.
I'm sorry for cutting you off, but you remember the time that I picked Eudora, like I think 2, 3 months ago, and then I was calling it
The
no,
night sky tells all.
Endura. And then you
Eudora, yes.
corrected me. Yeah, you corrected me saying that it was Eudora, not Endura. Because for the longest time, like I kid you not, for the past 8 or so years, I have been calling it Endura and not Eudora. And I am absolutely, like confused at the fact that, it's actually Eudora. So if anyone is calling it Endura in
Pain
the chat,
is the
which
proof
probably
that
is
I'm
only
still
me,
alive.
just know that it's Eudora.
That definitely is a pick that really, really, I like something is coming from Team Daku Sena's Valentina here, especially Nexus go for the first pick Atlas there, and having a Valentina handy just is
Gaze
a nice
upon the edge
addition to
of the
their
void.
team, wherein it is a nice pick at least against Atlas, wherein Nexus had the chance to go for Valentina here and completely shut down Team Dagostena from picking Valentina, but they instead went with Aurora and allowed Team Dagostena to pick for it. And that's a nice pickup, in my opinion, from the side of Team Dagostena here. It'd be interesting to see
Yeah.
what their roam option would be here. Nolan rounds off the team for the side of Team Nexus here with Brody, Eudora, Arlot,
Yeah.
and Atlas. And the Badang pick coming in from Akusina there. Interesting again. But then again, in my opinion, it just works. As in, Badang is a great. I mean, not a great, but it is a good challenge to Atlas wherever Atlas uses his second skill. In order to engage and initiate, Badang can use his wall to just push him back and not allow him to get onto the team's back line, in my opinion. So it's a good pick. In my opinion, at least, I'd like to know what your views are on it.
It is a good pick. I can't lie. It's a decent pick. There are better picks. Badang is necessarily known as the counter initiator. He can actually deny area for heroes that actually want to initiate. So that could actually put the enemies in a difficult spot. Maybe you put up the wall in a position where the enemies don't have an escape route once they engage. So Badang is pretty good here. But what I want to actually think about is the fact that we've got Valentina, like you said, on Daku Sena. If the Valentina copies the Atlas Ultimate, and if she goes for either a semi-tank or I think a mage build with Fatal Links would do a lot of damage. That would be fatal, as a matter of fact. But look at the domination by the Eudora so early on, making sure the superconductor gives the most value for the buck to the side of Nexus. But that is just going to delay them a little bit. Look at that. We've got a possible engage in the top lane.
Atlas going in the worst kid. I believe he's a really old player, by the way. Is it just me, or does anybody else remember worst kid? I believe I saw him in quite a few tournaments in the earlier days, but it's good to see him back at the top tier competition. Okay. I really thought that maybe Jazz would be in trouble there, especially with that combination, but Valentina manages to keep Atlas.
Look at the top lane, bro.
There. Yeah, actually, Esmeralda doing a fantastic job here, keeping Eudora at bay as of now. But once Ruby hits
Esmeralda doing a good job keeping Eudora at bay? What? How? What?
I have seen things wrong there because it seemed like Ruby was the one who was retreating there, but unfortunately, maybe not.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. Well, but look at that. Jazz gets stunned. The superconductor does its job, gets the electricity going, lowers him down to all 50. Going to be one big problem here. The turtle's just spawned in, hide on bush. He's trying to actually get himself inside a bush so he can actually formulate a plan to engage onto the enemy wolf kid. He's giving vision around the bushes near the turtle. Okay, we've got the stun and also the first kill, but no full commitment from the side of Nexus. Daku Sena playing as passively as they can. They're not committing because they know that if they do commit, they have to go full opposition for the side of Nexus.
The first turtle has been spawned. Team Daku Sena will be securing it really easily, and the first blood picked up by the side of Team Daku Sena. Lane going on to Eudora, and Venti unfortunately has to go down. Nice engage, nice initiative. They went for the turtle very quickly, and they even counter attacked and picked up a kill. So it's a very nice position, comfortable position that Daku Sena is in as of now. It's just that they have to keep this going on. With this gold lane just scaling, they can end it really soon.
That is true. With the way things are looking, Daku Sena getting themselves a 1,000 gold lead gives them at least 5% more resources for them to actually decide. Overall, I think Brody making sure that he gets the crab. Good play here. I think Daku Sena, Valentine might actually just have no problems to deal with this, but in the mid lane, they've got to fight. It's my fault. It's his fault that Wolf Kid is tasting the dirt. Almost silver goes in, gets the kill on Wolf Kid, comes in, we've got the ultimate, and that's Vada and Jazz jumping in with Flicker to make sure a kill is secured. 0-3 to the side of Daku Sena, but Nexus quickly turns it around, 1-3 to 1-4. That's a beautiful play by Silver, but I'm going to be very honest with you, that could have ended in so many different ways, but Daku Sena looks like they have the overall advantage in, terms of gold, kills, or whatnot. But Nexus, Daku Sena, they're actually not, taking full advantage of it by invading the enemy's buffs and everything. So, look at that. They might actually try something.
Yeah, I've actually seen Daku Sena play early as well. Okay, there's Tempest of Blades coming out, and Brody will go down there very comfortably. So, and actually, in the counter kill goes onto Atlas there. Not Atlas, Valentina, my fault. It's his name as well, it's his fault. Okay, team fight breaks out. Nolan picks up a kill onto Claude, who is extending a bit. I believe there is a 15% extra damage are in enemy jungle, and that's how Claude went down instantly. That's the second turtle spawns in. I think Team Nexus have to gather around really fast. Okay, Ruby helps out, taking out that Esmeralda for the side of Team Nexus. Now, with that, Team Nexus seem to be in control of the second turtle. As of now, Link comes in, joins. Atlas catches him, Tempest of Blade comes out, but Link loses that retribution battle to Meat. Meat picks up that kill. Chasing to it, comes out as well. Fatal links on to Jazz, and Jazz goes down.
Overcommitting.
They are overcommitting here. They are going in, will pick up a kill onto Valentina, and they will retreat as well. That's a nice engage, a pretty sweet turtle fight there for the side of Team Nexus. Esmeralda comes in with the falling star moon. She manages to scare the side of Team Nexus away and prevent them from taking the tier 1 off the mid lane. Yes, you wanted to say something.
Well, actually nothing. Now that I think about it, it's just not that important, but look at that. Himself scarce, he's hiding in the bush, he's not able to stick the crab. They've swapped the lanes, so that right now I think Brody's going to go top. And the side of Daku Sena, they've lost their initial gold lead, which, they worked really hard for, but that previous team fight didn't really work out for them. Look at that. They're trying to pincer the enemies. It's my fault. Goes in. Fatal links. That's a beautiful set by Bajaz. But Blazing Duet, dude, to end things up. It's my fault. Gets both the kills. And that's absolutely crazy. Venti and Super Jesus out of the picture. They might actually do making an attempt to go and defend their tower, but they do get the bottom lane tower. No, I'm gonna be very honest. Nexus, they seem to actually be able to. No, I'm seeing 6 and the number 7 on my screen. Why is it always this nowadays? Dude, come on.
It's more like the same. But then again, Daku Sena falling onto that 4-1 split push method pretty early on, and that seems to be working out for them. That fatal link with It's My Fault with with the help of It's My Fault, they managed to pick up a kill onto the bottom laner there, and that fight went well for Daku Sena. Yep. But Team Nexus now again need to stop that momentum going forward into the side of Team Daku Sena. They did it pretty well there, by the way. The third turtle spawning in here. Okay, both the teams looking for that positioning, that right positioning to start a team fight there. Maybe not. Leng is still taking that blue buff. Now that he's done, he'll probably go straight for the blue buff. Yeah, the turtle. He's doing the same thing.
Yeah. And I think right now Venti's looking for someone to actually connect the ball lightning to. Look at that, Atlas trying to catch. Fatal Links does not get anything. Meat gets the turtle. That's going to be a big fight to the side of Daku Sena. Low HP all over. Super Jesus gets taken down. We've got Ling running for his life. That's Silver out of the picture without actually losing his life. Jazz too, very low on HP. Ball lightning connects onto Esmeralda. But Brody, he's barely able to force the flicker out. We've got Hideout Bush getting taken down. Mid lane tower getting taken down. Nexus, they made a very good, first impression. No, they made a bad first impression. Now they're turning it around. They've got the turtle, they've got the mid lane tower, they got 2 important kills too. And I think Daku Sena might lose the tower on the bot side now.
Yeah, I think this is the third time in a row that I'm seeing Silver lose that retribution battle to Meat there. They need to improve their turtle timing, especially that Nexus has been dominating. Every single team fight they have been able to turn around, at least for now, because in the late game, I think Valentina's plays would be coming into effect. More effect, actually. She'll be able to put in more effect, especially with the item stack. There you go. Valentina stealing that Atlas's ultimate there. Atlas going into the bushes, trying to scout forward. The side of Team Daku Sena, however, balled up in a single bush, allowing Link to take that blue buff and not allowing.
Hey. Brother. And that is Atlas's wet dream. If all of them are hiding in a bush, if this guy actually just flickered in and waited for his team to just jump up, he could have gotten something so amazing that we would have seen Daku Sena almost get wiped out, I believe.
That's exactly true. That's exactly what I was trying to emphasize on. That every single person of Team Daku Sena balling into that single bush in order to help Link take that blue buff. But then again, they were successful, and Atlas had no idea that 4 of them were in the same bush, or else it would have been deadly for the side of Team Daku Sena here.
Oh no, bro, I'm gonna be very honest with you. Missed opportunities all around. But Daku Sena, they don't seem like they're too far behind, so for now, they have an equal chance of getting the turtle, like the lord that just spawned in. All in all, have an overwhelming advantage here. Jazz gets caught up. We've got the Frigid Breath slowing down. Jazz uses the ultimate, the Fist Crack, and now Silver going in, does a lot of damage with that Tempest Ablaze. Beautiful play here by the side of Daku Sena. They almost managed to wipe out the side of Nexus. That is an absolute crazy end. We've got Hide on Bush cutting the lane on the mid lane, so they might actually just take the Lord and just try to go ahead and try to take the mid lane tier 1, opening up the map a little more for their side. Daku Sena securing the Lord. Absolutely well played. Valentine, now he's trying to push the tower. I think it's going to be possible. Atlas can't really defend much. Uses the perfect match to escape. And the Holy Shield is now gone. So the Lord will march. No. Oh, okay. He's marching down on the bot lane.
Yeah, that was the first uncontested objective that Team Daku Sena secured. Were able to secure, actually, because every single other one was contested and they lost it. Speaking of which, Atlas uses Fatal Links to engage onto a single target in which... Yep.
That's an absolute crazy moment. That's crazy momentum that the side of Daku Sena had. Even though the Fatal Links connected, it was Daku Sena managing to get a kill. And Valentina has rubies. I am offended. I think Valentina is offended right now. And look at that. I am offended used. But the dash on the ruby allows him to go back, only to get taken down. Super Jesus out of the picture. It's going to be a lot of damage from Nolan, but is it going to be worth it? Bladed Tempest of Blades used up. All in all, the side of Daku Sena, they don't look like they are in a bad position. Nexus, though, they have a lot of things to worry about. They have a wolf barking at their door. It's going to be difficult for them to come back from.
Yeah, that is true. That is definitely true there. And Badang doing a fantastic job creating opportunities and creating space so that the side of team Daku Sena can have a really comfortable team fight. That is something that I need to throw spotlight towards. This team fight, however, though, Team Daku Sena were able to dodge that fatal links coming in from Atlas, and the reverse I'm offended from Valentina onto that Ruby was also deadly. They need to watch out for the counter plays, that counter attacks coming in from Team Daku Sena that we were talking about earlier in the draft, because Badang and Valentina are doing that fantastic job, that job fantastically. The team fight earlier, before that Lord objective, the first Lord objective that Daku Sena secured, wherein Atlas used only his ultimate, the Fatal Links, to pick up just a single target, wherein the mage. Okay, there's a team fight, I guess. Hide Bush seems to be in trouble. Nope. Hide Bush will be retreating, wherein Silver would be picking up that kill onto Eudora. Eudora goes down. POTZ. That's how you see his name. He was almost seemed to be in trouble, but Meat manages to counter it and get that Valentina away. This is a comfortable spot for Team Daku Sena still, because they have the numbers advantage, they have the gold advantage. Minions marching down to the inhibitors, but Team Daku Sena will play it off really carefully. They will sit in the blue buff bush here, trying to get a fight, get some more pickoffs here. Jazz going in, trying to create an engage, but Ruby will be there to stop things in his tracks and not allow the side of Team Daku Sena to pick up more kills. Okay, Fatal Links going on into the Hide on Bush. Hide on Bush will go down with the help of Blazing Duet, as well as Nolan there. Valentina, Venti overextending there. Venti will be going down as well. Nexus seemed to be in a comfortable spot. That Fatal Links was really nice help. At the side of Team Daku Sena pick up two important kills there. Enemy goes down as well as Hide on Bush there on Esmeralda. Okay, the counter engage coming in from Daku Sena there, and Silver playing an absolute blind hand there for the side of Team Daku Sena that will secure key kills for Daku Sena, and Daku Sena will be in the lead now, controlling their mid lane. I think there is a Lord, right, that marched down. Yep, helping the Lord, taking down the Lord. Daku Sena defended quite nicely. I believe Crucifix is suffering from some connectivity issues, so I'll be taking it forward. Never mind, he's back. Crucifix, hi.
Yo. Yeah, Sonny, could you turn down the Discord stream's quality, because apparently my data, I just bought a 2 GB pack that got over 2 in a matter of 14 minutes. So please have some mercy on me. Anyways, back to the fight.
Technical issues.
Absolutely, technical issues, and we've got Daku Sena making sure that they actually have the overwhelming advantage. Nexus, they're forced back into a corner. Even though Nolan's got the damage, I think that Nolan can't really make any engages without thinking about Badang. His positioning is impeccable. We've got Atlas using perfect match to scout out where the enemies are. Very good usage of his second skill. But all in all, the side of Daku Sena, they're still holding ground. They've got the turrets advantage, the real estate is on their side, the kills are on their side, the gold too, the economy is on their side too. I don't think that Nexus can actually make a very game-breaking play anytime soon, but they've got to make sure they actually play it to make that play later on. They've got to make small achievements come out of nowhere. Well, look at that, perfect match used again, scouting out the enemy's area, making sure they actually find the enemies before they kill them. So the side of Nexus, they're attempting to make those plays, but do you think they'll be able to or not? I'm not sure.
Yeah, definitely true there. Great job, kudos to Daku Sena there, who are doing a fantastic job not allowing Atlas to roam freely and initiate fights, because there is a Badang, there is a Valentina who's stopping and giving a countering is for the side of Team Daku Sena, especially Ling being in those safe spots. Not safe spots, as soon as team fight start, he's doing a fantastic job to come and help the team fights and dominate them as well. So that those counter engages are actually helping Team Daku win every single team fight here. Oh, Fatal Links coming in. Silver will pick up a kill onto Meat there comfortably. He will be going in, trying to pick up a kill on Ruby as well. But the insane damage coming in from Ruby will be forcing the side of Team Daku to retreat and go for the Lord instead, as because they got the pick onto Team Nexus' junglers there. They will be doing absolutely that with Valentine locked onto the Lord, and there you go. The Lord has been secured again, uncontested. That pickup onto Meat was very important for the side of Team Daku there. Valentina using that copied out of Atlas to engage and initiate fights very well. It's hurting the side of Team Nexus, to be honest.
Absolutely, brother. I think the side of Nexus Esports, they're forced back into that corner, like I keep mentioning, but they're not losing out on that little corner. They're making sure that they're able to defend it. The Lord marching down in the bot lane means that bot lane tower is definitely not going to stay alive. It's going to be this, battle of attrition that is going to make Nexus either a diamond, which the pressure makes diamonds, or it's going to turn into dust.
Yeah, they can't afford to lose this match, because losing this match will put them at a disadvantage. The next one will become a do or die for them. If they don't do it, they will be eliminated for the team from the tournament here, and the effort that they have put in up till today will go to waste. So they have to, endure that pressure and turn into diamonds in order to beat Team Daku here. Meanwhile, Daku is doing all they can to put that pressure, apply that pressure, and crack those diamonds and stop them forming. The analogy is continuing far too long here. A team fight was expected from the side of Team Daku here, but brilliantly defended by the side of Team Nexus. What do you think?
Brilliantly. The moment you actually mentioned brilliant, reminded me of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I missed those games.
We need to stop the analogy, seriously.
But back to this game. No, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is a Pokemon, game. It's a remake of the Gen 4 games. But back to the game, we've got a possible engage. That's going to be Nolan getting caught off. The fist crack is going to lead to him to an early grave. And the side of Daku have to worry about one less member from the side of Nexus. It looks like they can actually break the diamond after all.
Yes, they definitely do. They are able to handle that pressure really well. But I'm going in with that Flicker ultimate with the Blazing Duet here. Venti will pick up a kill onto Jazz there. Silver dominating the team fight. Fatal Links coming in. Okay, he almost managed to, but it was really late. And there goes the Maniac. Silver dominating that battlefield. He will be ending that game in the favor of Team Daku. The first game has been decided. Daku picking up that lead of 1-0.
Not gonna lie though, Silver is not silver anymore. He's gold. He's absolute golden. The guy.
Diamond once again.
No. I mean, yeah. Look, the more the more I use it, the less funny it sounds. But again, he's golden. He's got 1606, crazy KDA, and the side of Nexus didn't really have a counter for them. They picked the Eudora. Venti made, a lot of mistakes here and there, but let's just face it. The moment the Tempest of Blades is used up, Venti can't do anything about Silver. Back in the day, you could use Thunder Rat, Ball Lightning, and Fork Lightning to instantly delete heroes like Ling, but now you need to actually get a full build before you actually could delete squishy heroes and have a lot of damage to top that out with like Holy Crystal and what do you call that item, bro? Lightning Truncheon? Yeah. But now, since the meta it requires mages to actually have glowing wand and everything, that sacrifices on a lot of the damage that Eudora could deal. So Silver had an opening the moment the Ball Lightning's stun duration got over. He could actually just use the Tempest of Blades to just completely immune himself and then continue the fight. I think you really needed a hero like Kaja instead, but hey, it's their call.
Yeah, true that. And then again, Eudora's Ball of Lightning was being forced out. Yeah.
It's called ball lightning.
Ball lightning. It's a ball of lightning. Stop correcting me. Again,
I just
yeah, it
wanted
was being forced out because Valentina was playing her role really perfectly. That using Atlas's
Yeah.
ultimate to counter engage all the time forced Eudora to use her ball lightning, and that opened up opportunities for Silver to go into the team fight without any harm, without any stun, and dominate with the Tempest of Light, Blade of
Light?
Tempest. Sorry. Blade of Tempest being used to immune other stuns similar to Fatal Links there. Ling was able to dominate the battlefield.
Yeah, that's true, but let me just be very honest with you, dude. The fact that, Wolf Kid's ultimate was used against him more than he actually used it, kind of like
I am a
flabbergasts me.
daughter of Northern
Back to the
Vale.
game, though,
I
we've got
swear to
Daku
protect
Sena
it till my
as the
last
first
breath.
pick this time. They've gotten the ban out.
Sir,
It's going to be
what's your
Freya,
command?
a hero that I haven't seen for quite some time now. So it's kind of refreshing to see this hero get banned because not many people are actually picking the hero. It's kind of like slept on, but it is what it is. I mean, by banning Freya, I mean first ban Freya, by the way. It's been a while since I've seen that.
First ban Freya is coming in from the side of Team Nexus here. I don't think they want to allow Team Dakusena to pick up that Freya early on, maybe. Freya, then again, is also a really solid pick. I think Nexus has an actually really good Freya player, and this might be a respect bans coming in from Team Dakusena, especially that Freya has been dominating, has been a really good pick in the meta for quite a while now. Works both as a jungler, as a gold laner, as well as an EXP laner, and the
No, no,
versatility opens
no,
up as
no,
well.
no. Don't put it in the jungle position. The jungle Freya, the jungle Freya era has been long gone because Freya requires you to have a utility spell more than retribution, and Freya is a hero that can definitely be crowd controlled while the turtle or lord fights are going on. So objective wise, he's going to be a priority, to mark in terms of actually deal like the enemies if you're actually going to play you are going to mark
Still
the Freya.
waters
So,
run deep.
you can't put the Freya in the position of the jungler.
I see. That's an
Different
interesting insight
perspectives
there.
expose the
Going
same
into the
truth.
bans there, Nexus Esports might waste no time banning in that Ling now that they've seen how devastating Dakusena's Ling can be. And also, I was actually about to say the last game as well, because I've been seeing Dakusena play for a while and they're really good at Ling. So it's good to ban Ling and not give them, or instead pick if you have a first pick, but the first pick is with Team Dakusena now. Hirara ban coming in
No,
from
no.
Team Nexus. I was wondering if they would leave Hirara open now that they've banned Ling, but nope, they're going to ban Hirara as well, and Mars will get banned. So it will be interesting for the side of Team Dakufina to see what they go in as in which direction would they go? Would they be picking that Eudora, that confirmed first pick that teams have been following till now? Would they be going for a Paquito there?
Dude,
In my opinion, they will be going for Paquito, and yes,
bro, if you're gonna pick Eudora, dude, she's
The
been a
night
good
sky
hero for
tells
quite some
all.
time after Project Next actually, reworked her. And it's odd that people are picking her now. If that is the case, go for any other mage. I wouldn't even be surprised if I actually see the mage that I hate the most, Kagura, being picked up. I think that would also be pretty decent, not gonna lie. But I think if you think that Eudora is a make it to win it kind of hero, you saw what happened in the previous game. You cannot play the hero like just any other person. You've got to make sure you know how to use the combos right, because
You should
sometimes
be
you need to use
ashamed for
Fork
not
Lightning and
trusting
then Ball
yourself.
Lightning to actually get an AoE stun so that your Thunder's Wrath could actually connect onto multiple targets. And I didn't see that happening with the previous Eudora. So I wish Dakusena gets that Eudora right this time. We've got Nexus with the Esmeralda and Beleric. I think that Beleric is not actually the best hero here, but hey, it is what it is.
Elric actually can provide nice engages here, especially that Atlas is banned. The Flicker, Wrath of Dryads, with the help of Conceal, can actually provide really nice openings for the side of Team Nexus. So maybe it's the pick of Belleric is in general there, and I hope to see plays like those coming in this match because they would be needing them in order to
Belleric in
continue
When
this
you
general.
gaze
best of
into the
three.
abyss,
Because
the
if they make
abyss
mistakes and
gazes
allow
back.
Dakusena to win this game, Team Nexus is out of the tournament.
Belleric in jungle. I have never heard anything more preposterous than that in my life. Belleric is a very slow jungler. You have to get yourself cursed helmets first item, to even make a little bit of damage happen onto any jungle. So, considering the fact that he's a very slow jungler, I don't think he's actually gonna. He's a good fit to be a tank jungler. But all in all, Daku Sena, they've gotten themselves glue, but Nexus have gotten themselves Selena. Since that Belleric is already the roam, and that's confirmed, I don't think the mid lane, Faramis or Vexana is going to be a possibility. Glue is definitely going to have a fun time. I think Nexus should have actually
Welcome to the
prioritized
greatest
picking
magic show of
Vexana,
all time.
or maybe the Faramis just in case to counter the Glue. And also the Faramis could actually work wonders against the Eudora and Paquito. So I think I'm questioning Nexus's picks right now, but
The Immortal One
what
chose
are
me
your
to
thoughts, bro?
vanquish the shadows that
Going into the
plague this
second phase of
world.
bannings here, I think both the teams are doing pretty well. Then again, as you said, Eudora is a pick-off hero wherein you have to rely on sneaky pick-offs there, and she won't be able to contribute
No,
much in team fights, to be
she
honest.
does. Hello? No, that's the opposite of what I said. You have to use the other set of combos, like use Fork Lightning first to put Superconductor onto multiple targets. Use Ball Lightning because then it'll actually launch the Ball Lightning to multiple targets, and then use Thunder Wrath. That actually does a lot of damage AOE wise, stuns the enemies, keeps the enemies locked in place, allows your team to make follow up plays. That is, Eudora is not just a single minded hero that works, yeah, as in like, yeah, I'm gonna use this spell and like this combo on this guy and he's gonna get wiped. No, you can actually
I
turn
might
her
not be a
into
lighted
a
man,
team
but
fight
I do know
machine,
my
which many
trades.
people don't actually utilize. The kit is right there. You can actually utilize it in a totally different way
They
that could
call me a hero
benefit the team
because I
instead of
saved my
a
nation from
solo
falling
type of
apart.
bush camper. So I kind of wanted to say that, but like how do I put it? I don't think Eudora is being utilized to the fullest, bro. It's not used to the fullest.
Yep, through that. Looking at the bans here, both the teams have completed their bans. A Barat's ban coming in from the side of Team Nexus here. Now, that is something that I think they're trying to
I
prevent Team
am
Dakusina from
vengeance
going Beraz
incarnate.
jungle there, or it was just something that they didn't know what to ban and they banned it. Um, then again, I
Baras is
just saw Kid Bomba dominating with Beraz with their match against Onyx as before this match. So there might be that precaution as well. Moscow being pricked from the side of Team Nexus here. Team Dakusina still have the option of going for Claude there. Valentine did a really nice job in the last
Need some
match with
stitches?
that
I can
Claude.
help.
Uh,
oh ho
maybe they
ho,
can.
My kiss
Okay, they're
grants
going for
you
Melissa instead.
immortality
Did,
or death.
dude. I'm not gonna lie. I think Claude would actually be detrimental to the side of Zakusena because Nexus have Belleric, right? So Claude is definitely gonna struggle against the Belleric. Obviously, you've got to get yourself Radiant armor to actually stand a chance, which as most people know, Belleric's thorns and no, what do you call it? Belleric's Thorns, the Blade Armor, and also Vengeance do magic damage, and it's instance based, so it triggers Radiant Armor's defense. So I think Radiant Armor is the best, defense against Belleric and his whole kit. But instead, they go for the Melissa, which again is a hero that can actually counter any initiators that dive onto them. So I think Melissa has that one quirk about her that actually makes her different from the rest of the marksmen. But Moskov does have Phantom Step that could actually dash away from Muddles, which is Melissa's puppet that she throws out, and then Wu does voodoo. So I think, you know, I think that is kind of like a very weird decision here, but hey, it is Dr. Sena's decision, so we gotta respect it.
interesting because I was thinking about the same, what you said.
Hmm.
Melissa is also some hero that depends upon a lot of merit. As in, the kit would be Golden Staff Demon Hunter Sword, right? Wherein she will also get hurt a lot by Belric, same as what Claude might have done there. And nobody actually is choosing vengeance over flicker onto Belric these days. So I still thought that Claude was a better pick here instead of Melissa. But then again, Daku Sena have their own comfort picks, and they thought that Melissa would match better here, especially with the front line provided by Glue, Alice, and Pakito. It would really work really well, and they don't have a need for marksman to go in front into the back line as well.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think that Alice is the best pick here because, against the Esmeralda, many heroes actually struggle. So when you think about it, in the previous game, Super Jesus actually struggled against the Esmeralda with the Ruby. So I think, Alice having that sustain with the passive can drain enemy HP is always going to be beneficial. So all in all, looks pretty dire for the side of Nexus, but they might actually just surprise me.
Yeah, through that, Serena hitting that stun onto Eudora, applying that early on damage, forcing Eudora to use a flicker there. That was nice from Team Nexus here. I think Eudora will be playing carefully going forward, at least till the flicker resume. Alice going into the enemy jungle, creating problems, doing a nice job of providing vision for the side of Team Daku Sena. Meanwhile, Pakito will be comfortable and clearing his own jungle and looking for a possible engage there, gaining all the knowledge, gaining all the information at the same time. In the mid lane though, I think there is going to be a skirmish here because Eudora does not have a flicker, and if Selena manages to hit a stun Glue, she did manage to hit a stun on Glue. There goes Nolan, and I think they are okay. Pakito goes in, uses his combination to pick up a kill onto Pakito there. Pakito providing that deadly burst damage and getting a comfortable kick onto that overstep Nolan who came to pick off Glue.
Not gonna lie though, I think Papi Papi Boom should actually be Pakito's dialogue because he's got a three punch combo which could just be this one thing that he's known for. Why is it given to Angela?
That's a nice analogy, but then again, Pakito is like a remodel, I think, inspired with Manny Pacquiao, and I don't think Manny Pacquiao would be saying those things. Pakito then again bursting out Nolan goes down. Eudora actually picks up the kill onto the Nolan there. Wrath of Dryad coming out here and will also pick up a kill onto Venti there. Venti goes down really fast, especially with the help of Melissa also joining the team fight. Nexus seems to be in trouble because they still don't have any kills, and Team Daku Sena are comfortably roaming the map here, controlling the jungle early on.
Fair, bro, but look at the team fight that's going on. We've got Glue attaching himself onto the enemy, bringing him closer to death, and that's a GG's. Belric out of the picture. We've got Throne of Ruin getting used up. Esmeralda still healthy, runs away. The side of Nexus, they might just be losing at this point, dude. Early on, they're actually not able to hold ground at all.
Yep, the knockout strike coming in from Pakito. See, it proves to be deadly in the early game.
Hey, it's not Papi Papi Boom, it's Papi Papi Boom.
And that's exactly how Pakito goes in about his business, makes the enemies go kaboom, and he is doing all that in order to put Team Nexus in the back foot early on there. 4-0, look at that. Team Nexus.
Did you just say passport?
Yep, with the help of Flicker though, Eudora will be managing to pick up a kill onto POTZ there. He will be going down. I still don't know how to pronounce that name, by the way. Glue with that stick onto Nolan. Nolan seems to be in trouble. He won't be letting Nolan escape. And there you go, the knockout strike from Pakito picks up that kill. Team Daku Sena seems to be in control of the game. As of now, they still haven't had a single death. I think Wrath of Riot coming out for them. I thought Esmeralda will be escaping, but the stick will be helping Pakito pick up that kill onto Esmeralda. Selena doing her best to dish out the damage, but the unshakable front line of Daku Sena will not be bending to those stunts early on, especially that early game advantage that they have with the help of Eudora as well as Pakito seeming to be deadly for the side of Team Nexus as of now.
That's true. Alice doing his job, I think that's all good until you actually got to worry about the enemy. You know, Esmeralda just walking all over you. We've got the turtle getting taken down for the side of Dakusena. They're still engaging. We've got Meat running for his life. He's trying to hide because obviously the side of Dakusena, they've gotten themselves a full advantage and they're not messing up anytime soon.
Yeah, comfortably secure the turtle as well, and they're going for the tier 2 turret here. Melissa doing a brilliant job poking the side of Team Nexus there. Okay, as I thought there was a fight that is going to be initiated there. Pakito almost going down in the top lane here. Esmeralda, that's exactly what I was going to say. Meat being really careful here. The side of Team Dakusena not allowing the side of Team Nexus to get their buff either. Completely having a foothold over the jungle. Glue being completely annoying there. Meat with the help of his Phantom Step and I believe that's what it's called, Wrath of Riot with the help of Flicker here used that will help the side of Team Nexus open their account as Melissa goes down. Falling Starlight coming in, picking up a kill onto Eudora there. Team Nexus Esports have a really nice engage there. All the side of Team Dakusena really low. POTZ picking up the final kill. 3 people down for the side of Team Dakusena. A nice comeback there, even though the side of Team Dakusena were dominating since the start. They finally opened their account. A nice team fight in the side of Team Nexus. For the side of Team Nexus here, that will be helping them greatly with the goal deficit they are following right now.
Absolutely. For now, at least, I believe that the side of Dakusena, they have an overwhelming advantage. Nexus could actually stop it, but look at that. That's going to be Melissa taking a ton of unnecessary damage against Meat and POTZ. I remember Ash TZ now. I wonder what he's doing. But look at that. We've got now Alice going into the enemy spaces. 1 versus 3. I think that was actually a bad decision, but didn't really change much. He was able to actually scare them away. Getting the vision on the enemy is the most important part of the game. I believe that Dakusena have gotten themselves a free turtle, and that's going to be Alice running for his life. Super Jesus. He's not going to be able to make play here. At least not against that glue.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. Wrath of Riot can prove very deadly there. Glue going in with his 6-6 will be picking up a kill onto Glue there. Okay, Wrath of Riot coming out. Fear of Destruction, hitting it perfectly. Gets a counter pick onto Jazz. Jazz goes down there. The next side of Team Nexus as well as Dakusena will be retreating now, avoiding both casualties. But Team Nexus doing a nice job. That Fear of Destruction on point to pick up that kill onto that overextended Glue. Okay, Team Dakusena will be going in, will be picking up that tier 1 as well as a kill onto the Belleric there. Exactly what I was saying earlier in the draft as well. Belleric showcasing that Flicker Wrath of Dryad's combination might be the initiation that Team Nexus needs to change the tides, and that's what it's going to be.
Absolutely, bro. For now, at least, Dakusena, they've lost their mid tower, but they're still, Nexus have lost their mid tower, but the side of Dakusena, they're not looking like they're falling short of anything. They've got the items that they need. We've got 2 people with anti-heal, and that's going to lead to a lot of kills possibly because Esmeralda is definitely not going to be able to survive against anti-heal and the burst of Keto. And look at that, they're trying to engage. Split used up. I don't think it's a good idea, but all in all, it's not going to be a bad one either.
Yep. Selena loves the Abyssal Arrow onto Eudora there. Eudora counters it. She did burst down Selena completely. Selena thought that she would be able to pick up that kill onto Eudora there, but unfortunately it was a counter there. Melissa joins the fight at the team side in the middle lane here. Will be able to secure that kill onto Esmeralda, melting her down instantly. The second tier of the mid lane for the side of Team Nexus will be going down here. I believe, yes, it will be. At the other end, if you see... Okay, not really. I thought Glue... Yeah, I thought Glue was joining the team fight, but then again, he will be successfully defending the tier 2 for the top lane as well. Team Daku doing it really well, really cautious about other lanes as well, and not taking the push of the single lane. Silver picking that Lord comfortably. Glue doing his absolute best to zone out the side of Team Nexus from leeching Lord there with the help of his stick. Yes, the second skill. And yeah, I think both the teams, okay, Wrath of Drive going in there. I think Hydon Bush will be in trouble, and yes, he will be going down. A single pickup coming in from the side of Team Nexus as Lord marches down the mid lane. Daku are a man down. It will be a comfortable defense for the side of Team Nexus, I believe.
True. Look at that though, on the side of Nexus Esports. They're trying to set up an ambush here, but look, Ryu is jumping in. We've got the Wrath of Dryad, but it's not going to be any use here. The side of Nexus forced to go back. The tower taken down, tier 2 down for the side of Nexus. All of tier 2s are down. Tier 3s exposed. We've got all of the... No, okay, only 2 Holy Shields left. Nexus Esports possibly able to defend this, but I don't think so. It's going to take them long for Daku Sena to take them down.
Yeah, it will be a comfortable defense, especially being a man down in the push from the side of Team Daku that overextending of Hydon Bush and then getting caught by 4 members of Team Nexus. I think they would have been able to get a lot out of this team fight, especially if Hydon Bush was available in the team fight here. A Glue with that 6-6 initiating the team fight onto Belleric might be able to drag him off. Nope, the Belleric will be able to manage to escape successfully there. Not a
bad
initiation, yes, but not then again. No kills were made on both sides, yes.
But now we've got 1 kill. That's going to be Super Jesus out. We've got Wrath of Dryad, but to what use? Nobody has any farm, and Super Jesus is now out. I don't like saying this, dude. I kind of don't enjoy saying this, but yeah, it's the guy's name. Anyways, Super is out. I'm not gonna lie, look at that, we've got Throne of Ruin, catching 1 person, Belleric almost killed. That's gonna be 1 more Hydon Bush. It's taken down. Wolf Kid is going to be the one who actually got the kill. Looks good for the side of the, Daku Sena. Oh wait, not Wolf Kid. Wolf Kid was taken down. And obviously, they're gonna get Lord again. Nexus Esports, they've got some catching up to do. They've got a lot of problems with the way that the side of Daku Sena have drafted. And I don't think they can actually keep up right now. With the way things are going, they don't have the farm, they don't have the... Oh, we've got the Thunder's Wrath to do the damage. That's going to be It's My Fault getting the kill. That's going to be Selena jumping in with a flicker. And another good kill for Valentine. He's going to use Muddles to do increased amounts of damage and amplify the overall damage that she can deal. Melissa making sure that she actually gets the most out of that team fight. Overcommitted, by the way. Selena shouldn't have actually used the flicker. Possibly. We've got now Wrath of Dryad catching 4 people. That's going to be Thunder's Wrath securing the kill. It's My Fault making that play there. They've got the Lord to worry about, but they're going to take down the tower at least before they actually commit to the Lord. And look at that. They're going to go for the Lord.
Now this Lord, however, will prove more useful for Team Daku Sena here. Spear of Destruction. Glue does a good job in blocking that, keeping that possibility in mind, staying in that position. That was a nice presence of mind there from Jazz. But then again, I think now Team Daku Sena has to stop overextending in order to, have an upper hand in the team fight. Hydon Bush playing passively now. Melissa being there in for backup, being nearby for backup, even though this might be the last push coming in for the game, actually. This might be 2-0 for the side of Team Daku Sena because Team Nexus, unfortunately, I believe, don't have much countering it. The team fight, the difference will be... Yeah, exactly. They will have to depend upon Wrath of Dryad here in order to stop a push that might be deadly for them, but if that Wrath of Dryad being executed correctly will be definitely helping them, aiding in that defense. Yes, team fight, please take over.
And that team fight leads to 1 tower getting taken down. All in all, I don't think it's actually a bad trade. The side of Daku Sena overwhelmingly just taking out the side of Nexus Esports. I'm not gonna lie, okay? I think that the side of Nexus, they should just... Yeah, I can't tell them what to do. They're making mistakes here. But what can I say? Nexus Esports.
This might be the final push coming in from the side of Team Daku Sena here. They are going straight for the turret. Yes, I believe they will be wiping out the side of Team Nexus completely, and they will be the victors going into the semi-finals of Rayuga Cup, the last semi-finalist of the MOBA Summer Cup would be Team Daku Sena. Congratulations to them. They've played really beautifully there. They've showcased why they are the dominant side, and they have dominated to pick up that 2-0 victory against the side of Team Nexus, who will unfortunately be eliminated and end of their journey for this tournament.
Man, look, the side of Nexus, they had a good draft this time. They could have kept the enemies under check. The Selena, though, I'm still confused about why they picked the Selena. Venti might actually be a good Selena player, but against these enemies, doesn't look like it would work, bro. Silver is on the Paquito. You can't really counter that. That's a first pick, by the way. So that you needed a hero to keep the enemies under control, like crowd controlled. So the fact that you picked a Selena, a skill shot based hero that actually has like a 43% chance, like if you consider the Abyssal Arrow, in most pro players' history, it mostly misses. 43% is the stat. So I don't know if that's actually what you wanted, if you wanted to gamble on the 43% or not, but
not to mention, not to disregard the efforts that the rest of the team, like Jazz and Hydon Bush, has put in those team fights for the side of Team Daku Sena to secure the victory. They have set up the platform wherein Silver and Valentine could shine. It's my fault provided some great crazy damage as well as utility crowd control to set up those team fights for them to gain victory in this match. And kudos to them. Yeah, they won this fight 2-0, completely dominant, and knock out Team Nexus, proceeding into the semi-finals. Really well played.
Absolutely, friend. I think that, Nexus Esports, they've got a lot of things that they can improve on, but the side of Daku Sena absolutely stomped. They had a very good run, and I believe that they actually can show us more. So they will be, going up to the next levels of the tournament, and we will see them soon. Am I right?
Yep, we will see all the 4 teams, all the 4 semi-finalists who have advanced to semi-finals very, very soon. The matchup is going to be exciting. All these teams fought their way throughout the tournament to be at this stage, and I don't think anyone will be holding back. At this stage, at least, it is going to be exciting. It is going to be interesting. I hope everybody, stays tuned for the semi-finals. But tonight, this has to be it for the quarterfinals here. We will be ending off with we have all our 4 quarterfinalists: Godlike, Shadow Esports, Eyes Wide Shut, and Daku Sena advancing to that semi-finals. But tonight, we have to go to bed with that excitement. This has been it, Zita, your caster for this match, with my co-caster signing off.
मेहनत करके रखता सब कुछ एकदम साथ हैप्पी करता फ्लर्टिंग जोक चैट में रहे एक्टिव सब उसको बोलते सिंपल बंदा है अट्रैक्टिव म्यूजिक को बस काम ही का मैनेजमेंट की क्वीन हर इवेंट को स्मूथ बनाए जैसे परफेक्ट मशीन कभी लेट आती सबको देती सरप्राइज ग्रिफिन मैंने डिस्कोर करता फिर भी कोई ना रिप्लाई पृथ्वी और दरला की चलती अलग कहानी छत में दोनों मिलके करते मस्ती पुरानी जेस्टी का बस एक ही मिशन इन दी वन की फाइट दिन हो या हो रात रेडी एवरी नाइट फुटबॉल का एक किस्सा सबको याद है कम्युनिटी राग अग्नि बनना चाहे फ्रंट मान सपने बड़े महान मी टेरी दौर है टैलेंटेड बस टाइमिंग थोड़ी अनजान सेंस की कहानी अलग 2 मिनट का जान हर टॉपिक पे आ जाता उसका नया राग जिलिया रखे सबका ख्याल दिल से बड़ी स्वीट रेनर छत में आता तो शुरू हो जाती हीट समा का नाम सुनते ही सब बोलते लो भाई पर फिर भी हर रेवन में उसकी अटेंडेंस रिमुरू स्टाइल का किंग है ज्वेलरी का शौकीन कैन पाची और रैंक्सी दोनों का है उस मशीन टोर्नेडो जंगर बनने आया बड़े अरमान पहले राउंड में हार गया फिर भी रखी रायुगा अपनी ये कम्युनिटी हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात ये है रायुगा फैमिली अगर सबके रंग कभी हंसी कभी रोस्ट कभी गाने के संग जो भी आए यहाँ बन जाए अपना यार रायुगा कम्युनिटी रहे सदा तैयार रायुगा रायुगा कम्युनिटी सब आ जाओ साथ हंसी मजाक मस्ती और दोस्ती की बात सनी रूल इजुमी सबका अलग अंदाज रायुगा के मेंबर्स है एकदम खास सबसे पहले सनी आता लिव स्ट्रीम पे छाया काम के नाम पे कभी कभी नींद उसको आया फिर आता रूल मारा है वेंस का सुल्तान नए नए टूर्नामेंट्स लाके बढ़ता अपनी जान इजुमी रहती थोड़ी सत पर सबकी करती केयर बैरिस की तारीफ करना उसकी स्पेशल फ्लेयर थोड़ी भूल कर है पर दिल से बड़ी प्यारी चक में कुछ भी भूल जाए फिर भी सबकी यारी रायुगा अपनी ये कम्युनिटी हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी रायुगा मस्ती में सो एंडलेस बातें सारी रात रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात डरला का मूड अनप्रेडिक्टेबल सबको करे हैरान चट में आते ही शुरू हो जाता नया तूफान अभी भी सबको सपोर्ट करे सबकी बने दोस्त हर डिस्कशन में मिलता उसका पॉजिटिव पोस्ट कौशे है काम का राजा सुबह से लेकर रात मेहनत करके रखता सब कुछ एकदम साथ हैप्पी करता फ्लर्टिंग जोक चैट में रहे एक्टिव सब उसको बोलते सिंपल बंदा है अट्रैक्टिव म्यूजिक को बस काम ही का मैनेजमेंट की क्वीन हर इवेंट को स्मूथ बनाए जैसे परफेक्ट मशीन रायुगा अपनी ये कम्युनिटी हर मेंबर की अलग है पर्सनालिटी रायुगा मस्ती मीम्स और एंडलेस बातें सारी रात रायुगा के साथ कभी ना होती बोरिंग बात कभी लेट आती सबको देती सरप्राइज ग्रिफिन मैंने डिस्कोर करता फिर भी कोई ना रिप्लाई पृथ्वी और दरला की चलती अलग कहानी छत में दोनों मिलके करते मस्ती पुरानी जेस्टी का बस एक ही मिशन इन दी वन की फाइट दिन हो या हो रात रेडी एवरी नाइट फुटबॉल का एक किस्सा सबको याद है आज एक दिन गायब हो गया बन गया कम्युनिटी राग अग्नि बनना चाहे फ्रंट मान सपने बड़े महान मी टेरी दौर है टैलेंटेड बस टाइमिंग थोड़ी अनजान सेंस की कहानी अलग 2 मिनट का जान हर टॉपिक पे आ जाता उसका नया राग जिलिया रखे सबका ख्याल दिल से बड़ी स्वीट रेनर छत में आता तो शुरू हो जाती हीट समा का नाम सुनते ही सब बोलते लो भाई पर फिर भी हर रेवन में उसकी अटेंडेंस रिमुरू स्टाइल का किंग है ज्वेलरी का शौकीन कैन पाची और रैंक्सी दोनों का है उस मशीन टोर्नेडो जंगर बनने आया बड़े अरमान पहले राउंड में हार गया फिर भी रखी रायुगा